What's going on? Who we got already? Notification squad, ready to go. Let me turn the lights up a little bit here. Forgot to turn them on. Hang on. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Who we got? Dude, what's going on? Bryce, you hope for Doge for Tesla. Hey man, me too. Tonight could be that night. We don't want to overhype it, but I mean, we're going to keep our hopes up still, because why not? Think big. This whole Doge movement, yeah, we want to make money. It's also to have fun, so let's have a little fun tonight. Keep our hopes a little high. I don't know about you guys, but I'm all in. I'm ready to go. Just in case, like I said, it's better to be in than to be out, because you just never know when Elon's going to decide to surprise us. So, yo, anyone know if Musk will take stage tonight? I would assume so. I would almost guarantee it. He's pretty much the face of the company, so he better take stage. Siddharth, what's going on, man? Diamond hands, rockets to the moon, bro. To the moon. I'm last first. You're the last first, man. We'll coin that. That's new. What's going on, Preezy? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Boy, did we have a day today. There's actually a lot to talk about. So let me send the usual message here just to the members only people. Hang on. And let's just blast out another tweet. Delete the bad tweets. Live now. Cool. Next song. I thought I put this on shuffle. Hang on. I need this to play through. No. What does this button do? No, not that either. Let's do this. Interesting. Cool, alright. Let's get into this, guys. I'm excited. I don't know about y'all. Does he usually? I mean, he was up there for the Cybertruck event, so yeah. Usually the CEO of the company will take stage at some point, almost any release event. Even if it's not for a long time. But Elon being Elon, he should definitely be up there for a good while. If not most of the time. But yeah, the last couple events I watched, he was up there. So I'm fully expecting him. Now, if Elon doesn't show, we don't necessarily need to watch the whole event. But I mean, we will talk about what happened today. Not just in Dogecoin. Obviously Dogecoin primarily, because we're the Doge boys, right? So we'll talk Doge, Bitcoin. But then we'll also cover just a couple of the meme stocks that went absolutely crazy today in the wrong direction. And then we'll prepare for tomorrow, because we want to have our trade moves ready for tomorrow to make some more money. I was able to make some money in the stock market today. I hope everyone else found something to do, whether it was stocks or it was crypto, whatever. But we'll plan for tomorrow, and then by that time, that should take about 25 minutes as we... Oh, my bad. You guys are lifesavers with the music loud notification. I do forget to turn it down. I truly do. Truly do. Hang on. Let me know if that's good. But yeah, we'll take like 25 minutes, comment, ask questions, whatever. We'll recap, go over plans for tomorrow. By that time, it should be about 10 o'clock. And we can see if there's any Easter eggs in the Tesla release event. So that should be fun. I feel like, I don't know. Would Elon do something like announce that they're taking Bitcoin back on the release event? Or would he even do something like the Doge for Tesla announcement on this release event? I don't know. But Elon was very, very quiet yesterday, which was very unusual because we know Elon likes to mess around and tweet and troll. So to see him on Twitter, not like he posted one tweet all of yesterday, like 1 or 2 tweets. Usually he does that, like he does like 3 or 4 on like a normal day, especially. And then we have like Doge day 2 and he doesn't say anything about Doge. It's just really weird, like he wanted to save it. So yes, am I getting my hopes up? Yes. I'm not trying to overhype here, but at this point, it's like every day, every opportunity, we're waiting on it. He already asked us, do you guys want to pay for Teslas with Dogecoin? We answered yes. So now it's a matter of, okay, when will he have it figured out and make the announcement? I still think he's coming on stage with the Shiba puppy. That's what I do, low key. Hey, that could be enough for a pump. That's what I'm saying. If you are a Doge investor like me, like a lot of you are in the chat that I know, I would just be in for the event. I mean, we're at 32 cents. 32 cents is an absolute dip regardless. Doesn't look like we're tanking the 20s tonight. So, I mean, why not be in right now? There's not really anything to lose. No, not financial advice. If you do lose money, not on me. If he appears, he should definitely appear. The CEO not appearing during the release event on their new vehicle is like almost unprofessional. Doge and Ethereum 2 for Doge? Yeah, that's the catalyst. You think we might pump pre-event? Maybe we'll get up to 33 cents, but I don't think anything more than that. We'll see. Cool. So let's talk about what happened today, shall we? As you can see, we just came from a very humble 31 cent dip here. We were just at 31.8. Very, very humble dip here. Should we be at 30 cents? Absolutely not. Who do we thank for that? Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's actually doing okay. All things considered, it's doing okay now. Yesterday, it kind of had the run of its life. Actually, this was today. I mean, it moved up from 36 all the way up to 38,000. Yesterday, it had nice moves up as well. Off the El Salvador announcements and some other announcements that Bitcoin got. It got really good news, but the thing is, after crashing the whole market, suddenly Bitcoin gets this news that's kind of good only for it, and all the other cryptos are like, well, okay. So you just pull us down into the dirt, and then you decide, oh, I've got good news, guys, so I'm actually going to go up. They didn't seem to like that very much, so we didn't move very far at all on the Bitcoin upswing, which was surprising. We kind of got kicked over the last couple days and did not recover, which wasn't a great sign, but I mean, it's kind of to be expected. At this moment, though, you can see that clearly Dogecoin's doing better than Bitcoin is. I mean, just look at this move right here compared to what's happening here. It's very obvious that there's just a little more hype on the Doge side. So you can tell some people are thinking what we're thinking. That's why we have more buying pressure, because Bitcoin's not really moving. Look at these candles. Not very sure of itself. Dogecoin is just constant greens. It's all the way up. That tells you something, right? Just reading into the price action a bit. But yeah, overall, Bitcoin, pretty normal day. If we take a step back here, it was nothing crazy. We've kind of just... hang on. Okay. On the Bitcoin side, and guys, thank you so much for the 8 likes. I really appreciate that. Doge and Ethereum 2 for Tesla. Oh, yeah. Maybe. You see here, we're still within the channel. Thankfully, after this odd move down to 31,000 off bad news, we did reject really hard out of here, just like we did the first time, all the way back up to the 36,000 line and beyond. So it's still pretty clear Bitcoin doesn't want to be there, but it did get dragged down there. So, I mean, we're still seeing good things. This is still the hope, this little pattern right here. We hope that this fulfills itself soon. So let's just move our hope over, because obviously it didn't happen at that moment. That's our hope. That's our hope. But we'll see. If not today, over the next couple days. Now, let's get into what did Dogecoin do today, and then let's go to the stock market. So, Dogecoin today. Dogecoin actually longer term is still somewhat in an uptrend, but I mean, that's just as of this moment. If this price action continues down and, you know, gets a touch off the 31-cent line, I mean, really at this point, just overall, if you're not nitpicking it, we're trading sideways. That's basically all there is to it. Through this channel that we've had here since literally last month, we are still trading within it. We've had our moments where we dipped below, came back to it, dipped below, came back into it, pushed out above it, thought about holding, did not, lost momentum, and now we're back in there. So Dogecoin is trading just absolutely sideways. Nothing to write home about here. Not particularly good or bad. Obviously, we would love to be showing bullish signs here, but instead we're at 32 cents, looking extremely average. And I mean, we're stable. So why does Siri do this every time? So we're 100% stable in this general area, anywhere from like 31 to 35 cents. I mean, we are perfectly fine. So at least we know Doge just isn't going to dump on us. We know Doge has that value assigned to itself. It can hold its own there no matter what's going on in the market. So that's cool. That should help us rest assured that our money's not just going to go down the drain. Now, if you look at something like Shiba, by the way, Shiba, it broke below its floor today, which is a little unnerving, you could say. Right now, remember I said the floor before was 7,000 and it was holding that floor for a while. It's like 7,000 units, kind of like right here. Now it's at 6,000. Not looking so great. So whatever in the world happened on SHIB, I don't know. I haven't looked, but it making that drop there, yes, I'm going to put another $100 in it. But I only have like 200 in it right now. So I'm going to say that's a dip, but it's very likely that that goes down to like 3 or 2. Who knows? SHIB is useless. It's a gamble. I don't recommend it unless you don't mind losing some money. That's why I only put like 100, 200 bucks in there. Not really something that I'll be mad about if it lights on fire, but if it can 10x, that'd also be awesome. Low risk, high reward, as long as you keep your investment small and trade that accordingly. So it's okay. Let's see. We gonna dip if he doesn't announce? No, I don't think so, because we're not really running up. So as long as we don't run up, as long as we don't see a hype run up, there should be no dip. Right now we're not really moving, so doesn't look like there's much hype, so there shouldn't be any dip. We're at 32. That's actually pretty low. 27 cents? No, I don't see that at all. I mean, we've only been below 30 cents when Bitcoin yanked us down there. So unless something bad happens tonight, like they say, we're going to take XRP or we're going to take Cardano. If something like that happens, yeah, we're absolutely going to tank. All right, so be ready to sell if something crazy happens like that, where they don't say Doge, but they actually like announce a competitor. That would be a disaster. We might go below 20 cents, but I don't at all see that happening. Why would Elon even want that to happen? Imagine if they announce Shiba. That's not going to happen, but imagine. Ask S if Elon will accept Doge for Tesla. That's a good question. She might have that Apple insider info. Hey Siri, will Elon Musk accept Doge for Tesla? She did not answer. Just straight ignored me. She might have, yeah. Bryce, what's up, man? My friend's dad is crazy. He thinks SHIB is going to go somewhere. He sunk a lot in. Ooh, that's not the move. I mean, if you got money to blow, sure. A lot to him might not be a lot to us, but I would not be YOLOing into that one. Like, I'll YOLO into some things. I kind of YOLO'd my GME call a couple days ago. It was high conviction play, though. There was like a 90% chance GME was going down. I did not at all feel bad about that. And I was ready to sell if things got too crazy, all right? But YOLOing into... Schmicky, yeah. It's messed up, getting ignored. YOLOing into SHIB. SHIB, first of all, Shiba right now is absolutely useless. The only catalyst for Shiba, because them just making other coins that do things does not matter. That only matters if people decide to use those things. And right now, there's no proof that people want to use it. So that's not even a catalyst. The only catalyst for Shiba that would bring it some use is Shiba Swap. And that's not even confirmed. So until that happens, there is no reason to buy Shiba Inu. Because the only reason I'm buying in is because it already made its hype run up. It already sold all the way off and maybe even oversold. So now it's at the bottom, which means there's a highest chance of a little bit of a rebound at some point, right? And it's the highest chance that it won't continue to dump because it already dumped. It is at the bottom of the pump after it happened. And with the Shiba swap potentially happening, that would be a catalyst that will then make the price go up after I'm already in at the bottom. So very low risk at this point. And to make that risk even lower, I'm only in like $200. So extremely small size compared to what usually you'd be trading with. So if that goes to $0, I'm going to say, well, it was worth a try. But I'm not putting like 1, 2, 3 grand in there. Not even. $5,000? Heck no. Absolutely not. Now, if you've got like 100 grand to trade with, okay, by all means. But I don't, other than that, if I had 50,000 to trade with, I don't think I'd put maybe 50,000. 10% in, nah, I don't even think so. That'd be the most. If I had $50,000, that 10%, 5,000, that would be the most. I'd just burn, basically. Does he have 50,000 free cash? Most people do not. He may, though. If Elon accepts SHIB, it'll be like, you'll be a millionaire off $100. Me too. We all, see, that's the thing. Relatively low risk, and it is a risky place still, even though you're buying in at a low risk time. So then keep your risk even lower by only putting a little bit of money in. Then if it multiplies 30x again or something crazy, sure, your $100 will turn to $3,000, but you're only risking $100. That's a decent play. But you should not expect that money to survive, not on something like Shiba. And all the YouTubers out there trying to pump it up right now, shame on them, honestly, in my opinion. At 1,300. Oh, at 1,300. Wait. You mean before it pumped? Or when it was heading up and it was at like 1,300 with one less zero in front of it? Like when it was when it was twice as expensive as it is right now. Hey, Schmicky, I got a good question. Okay. In what particular situation would a stop limit sell order be better than just a limit sell order? Well, usually, so basically you're saying in what position would it be better to manually sell? I mean, would it be better to set a stop loss than to manually sell? Because that's basically the question, right? Because a limit sell is just a standard sell where you set the minimum price you want to get paid. But a stop limit is an automatic stop sell. Well, here's the thing. In the stock market, a lot of people like to use stop limit sell orders. The reason is because a lot of times, especially when you're trading riskier plays and things are just a little less predictable, at any given moment, let's just say a triangle pattern's forming, right? So let's say this is happening, and then you get this pattern right here. Let's just say the stock is doing one of these, and so you're expecting a breakout, and you want to trade the breakout, so maybe you buy it here. But just in case this thing breaks to the bottom side and decides to dump, you don't want to get absolutely burned, because usually as soon as there's confirmation that the stock is either breaking to the upside or the downside of whatever pattern's forming, that is when the action like hits. You see a really quick move. So, for example, if it decided to go to the upside here, it would peek through and then just like kind of yank up a little bit pretty fast. And it could be really hard. Let's just say you were trying to short and this was where you wanted out if things went wrong. It could be really hard to get that order executed, that sell order, if the price takes off and you're trying to do a limit versus a market. Same thing for the bottom side. If you wanted it to go up And so you're sitting here basically, and you're in. But if it goes down out of this pattern and it doesn't go up, you'd want out, like right about here, right at this red line. You're kind of on thin ice, because if this breaks to the bottom side and people see it, they usually all will sell at the same time. And so what you'll see is everyone else's stop losses get triggered. And so all those computer automated sells hit at the same time, and the stock dumps. So having a stop loss lets you get off a limit sell. Having a set stop loss lets you get off a limit sell order and not a market sell order. So you get filled at a better price, and you also get filled faster. Because by the time, I mean, if the price just goes from here and dumps down to here, by the time you're able to get a limit sell off, when you have to adjust the price and whatnot, it could, you lose all this extra money right here. Instead of getting filled here, you instead are going to get filled like here. And that's a lot of money when you're doing multiple trades per day. That adds up. So that's pretty much the only reason. No, both orders. Wait a minute. Let me read an order here. Sorry. I just put another 1,000 into Dogecoin. Nice. Yeah, I'm all in Doge, because why not? Trill Sensei, and welcome to the stream. Adam, welcome back. Trill, what's going on? Welcome back. Like wave on the way from 10 to what's wave? Sorry if that's an obvious statement there and I just misread it, but please clarify, because I'm struggling. Bryce, after it pumped, he bought at 0. Oh, ooh, that's gotta hurt. So right, yeah, okay, so he put 500,000 in, he's at 1,300. Yikes. He's probably gonna keep averaging down too, and then that thing's gonna go to 0. Yikes. Just leaving at 10. Yeah, we've got 6 minutes, so I gotta make this quick to save your losses from going too high. Right time. Yep. No, both orders are, wait, while limit is placed in the book as soon as you place it. Wait a minute. No, both orders, but one doesn't trigger the other until it crosses. While limit. Hey, thank you guys for the likes too. Thank you so much. Doge. Yes, heavy sack. Doge. While limit is placed in the book as soon as you... Oh. I see what you're saying. Why place a limit sell versus doing a stop limit sell? So the reason is the limit sell will execute immediately. The stop limit sell will only execute once the price goes below the stop point. You know what I mean? So for example, if I'm trading Robinhood right now on Doge and I set a limit sell for 31 cents and we're at 32 right now, it'll instantly fill, because all a limit sell does, it's say the minimum price I want to sell this asset for is this. And usually if you're doing a limit sell like that, because what you're talking about is a stop limit, which is going to be below the price that you're at right now, because that's like a get me out, things are going bad sell that you place. A normal limit sell is usually once the price gets up to this point, cut my trade. You know what I mean? But if you place a limit sell like a stop loss and it's not a stop limit, it'll just fill you instantly. It won't sell it once it gets there. It'll just sell it right now. I hope that made sense. The two things you're comparing to. If your limit sell price is under the current price, it'll instantly fill your order. A stop limit will wait till the price hits that stopping point that you set, and then it'll sell it. So it's more of an escape sell versus a sell now. How much Doge do I have? I have 24,000 Dogecoin on one account. I've got about 10,000 on another account. And yeah, that's actually all I have right now, because my other account, I don't have Doge anymore. So about 35,000 Doge coin, not dollars, Dogecoin. All right, quick recap, guys, because we have 4 minutes and we definitely want to catch the event. So Let me just make sure first I have the event ready to go. Oh yeah, it's right here. Watch it on YouTube. All right, so we've got it. We've got it prepped and ready. Reminder on, just like hopefully you guys have the reminder turned on for notifications after you subscribed to this channel. Thank you so much for your support. Anyway, like I said, today, Doge traded sideways. There's nothing to talk about there. Bitcoin made its up and down moves, but Dogecoin literally has been trading horizontally for the last 3 weeks. Nothing to talk about. So that only leaves us with the things that were stealing the show today, unfortunately for them. And that is the meme stocks. You guessed it, the meme stocks. So do I have a I thought I had a board set up. I guess I changed this up yesterday. So let's look at the meme stocks real quick. We've got 3-ish minutes, right? Let's just grab them. Oh no, don't save. Just grab me another stock chart. Let's get 2 more charts so we can look at these at the same time. We gotta blitz through this. I don't like being late. Even though I'm late to every stream, but we won't talk about it. All right, so we've got to do all 3: GME, AMC, BlackBerry, Workhorse. Those are the things we've really been looking at today. Let's go 3 minute just so we can get a nice outside view of what's going on, and zoom out. Not looking so good at all, right? Actually, these look like disasters. This is why we said yesterday, beware of the meme stocks today. All right, we've got like 1.5 minutes here, so let's fly through this. So first and foremost, let's start with Workhorse. Coming off yesterday, Workhorse did look the most promising because of the way that it had this nice recovery, had 2 moves, went into after hours trading sideways. Just like I say every single stream now when we're looking into the next day, the plan is to always look at how things are going in after hours. If it's looking bullish or trading still stably, not dumping off, then could be good. Just check pre-market, see what happens then. If it's going sideways or dumping, if it's dumping, it's probably no good. If it's trading sideways or showing signs like it wants to go up, could be a move, then you have to check market open. So that's how you find the stocks to keep your eyes on. How are they doing after market and then in pre-market? And that's usually the ones that you'll keep an eye out for. Workhorse, unfortunately, looked okay pre-market. Market opened, it dumped with no signs of recovery, dumped again. Dead horse. Workhorse was a dead horse. That one dumped and lost plenty of percentage points. BlackBerry, same thing, looked all right after hours, looked okay pre-market. Then it made this spike up to 15 and had this major sell-off. At that point, it wasn't looking so good, but then it tried to recover some ground here. Little move up on market open. Faked a lot of people out here with a green open. Sold off for the entire rest of the day. Unfortunately, that meme stock has kind of died as well. Now into after hours, it did curl back a little, heading back towards 15. Could be a little more action from that tomorrow. I don't know about Workhorse though, but BlackBerry looks okay. Didn't completely like kill itself there. Now AMC, oh, it's 10. 30 seconds. AMC, we already knew AMC was dead. For these 2 days, it was trading sideways when the other stocks were still moving. That was already the sign it ran out of steam. Then it fell through, traded like this yesterday. We're like, all right, this definitely looks dead. Into after hours, sharp sell-off, no recovery, and pre-market as well. Definitely looked dead. Now market open, some of the diamond hand apes really tried it. Got a move right at open. Was only a couple dollars though. That wasn't even really worth scalping. And an extreme sell-off, almost 50% loss almost immediately. So AMC's kind of dead as well until further notice. And then GameStop, the real leader of the bloodbath here. This one I knew was bad. I actually shorted. I bought a put here, right about here. I held it because nothing was happening yesterday. It wasn't looking so good. I rode this one out and sold the put right about here. I knew it was either going to stop at 245 or 220-ish based off my TA I had done. At 245, things started looking a little dicey. As you can see, it started flagging and looked like it might have gone up. And then it went down here. I was still holding it because I was like, okay, it looks like it's going to go to the floor. but then it started doing this consolidation upward and started breaking to the upside. I'm like, all right, let me not get too greedy, just in case this was the bottom and it wants to keep going up. And you know, the AMC or GME apes power through because they're a little unpredictable. So I just sold right here at about 240. That is when I exited my put. Now, I did know there was potential for it to still, like my TA told me, go down to $2. I mean, go down to $220, which would have gave me way more money off that put. But I couldn't risk it. Didn't make sense to. So I just had to not be greedy and cut my profit. Now, I still made $3,000 off that put. So put was printing. Don't get me wrong. That was a great play. I'm very happy with it. But obviously, I could have probably came away with like $5,000 if I had held it out. But it doesn't matter. You just can't get too greedy when you're trading, or else that's how you lose. Because if I got greedy here and said, oh, well, it could still go down, and it got to this point and I'm still not out, and then it keeps going, when am I going to sell? At this point, I lost almost all my profit. Then I'm from 3,000 here. Now I'm at like 1,500, 1,000, break even. Then what am I going to do? Now I have to tie that money up even longer, or my put could expire worthless. So we don't do those plays. We execute our plan, and so you just got to be happy with it, even if you don't play it perfect. So, yeah. Oh, cool. We're not even late. We're not even late. We're actually waiting on them. So good stuff. Good stuff. So that was that. All of those meme stocks look absolutely terrible. But GameStop, since it hasn't started yet, we still have a minute. GameStop showed, and I almost bought a call, but here's the thing. You do not want to overtrade. When you have a good day, all right? I think anybody in here, I don't care how much money you make, because I don't even make that much. So I think anybody in this chat can say, making $3,000 over the course of 1 or 2 days is bank, right? For sitting in front of your computer and clicking 2 buttons, doing TA for 5 minutes, and then clicking 2 buttons, $3,000 in 2 days. That's money. You don't have to go after that and then overtrade it and risk losing your money, which I almost did, but it really takes self-discipline to not do that kind of stuff. That's how beginner traders end up losing and blowing up all their accounts, because they get too greedy, they get emotional, they start getting too excited and too emotionally attached to the money they're making. And Mariano, for a guy who doesn't really like trading options, you're not too bad. Good job, bro. I hate options, but I knew that GameStop was way overextended and it just looked like free money. I didn't even want to buy a call on GameStop, but it was just obvious once I saw it stall out here that once it did all this and it went up here and it stalled out and started selling so hard, I'm like, oh, this one's going down. It's already oversold. And like I said, it was the TA that we've been doing for the last couple days just told us what the levels were. And considering it made it here and didn't make it as high as it needed to go, because remember this pattern? I don't know if you guys remember doing the TA here. This is what I saw. Before we hit this high, this color red was not the move. And I think we still have a moment. Yeah, so it's not live yet. Here's the TA I did. Very, very simple. All right. Before we hit this high at $512, mentally, everyone sees we've hit this before. Maybe we can hit that again. And if it does, I'll probably sell there. That's how a level gets formed. That's how a resistance gets formed. So eyes on 512 or 514 or 515 as the all-time high. Right? Then sell off. Nothing happens for a while. Then we start getting some signs of movement. Then we get this extremely bullish cup and handle formation start forming. Now we have this great cup. We have this great cup that is formed. 2 things here told me that this was probably a dud and that this was a free put. First and foremost, on a cup and handle, you usually, you want to see it get all the way back up to that level before it pulls back and then goes. On that day, it didn't make it all the way up. So that was the one sign. It lost steam a little bit early. So I'm like, okay. 2, looking at just how overextended it was and looking at how it stalled out, and after the pullback, it didn't look like it wanted to keep going. That was my second sign. And so I'm like, worst case scenario, I can buy this put at the top, let it pull back, and then see if I'm wrong. And then I can sell it at break even since I bought the put at the top anyway. but it would have had to had came up and crossed this line before there was any chance of this thing taking off. Because only once you can break this high do you then see the breakout traders give the extra momentum needed to start looking up here. And it just never happened. There was the sell-off, and then it never came back, right? And even here, it didn't make it. So once it didn't make it here either, I'm like, okay, we're in the clear. And so, yeah, it was just basic TA, but it turned into a nice opportunity. Honestly, I needed it because Doge was kicking my butt a little bit. So with all the downswings that I kind of rode out, because when I'm streaming, I don't usually like scalp. I tell you guys what the plays are, but then I don't execute them most of the time. So I missed a lot of money that you guys were making, which is fine. That's why you guys enjoy the streams, but I needed to make some money for one day. Let me get Tesla time. It hasn't started yet. It's on Tesla's Twitter. Oh, okay. So maybe we just got memed. I don't know. Black. Okay. What's Tesla's Twitter? Oh, they moved it to 8:15, which is 10:15. Wait a minute. Is that? What? They delayed it an hour and 15 minutes. No. No. I would have started the stream a little bit later. Oh, that sucks. The heck? Look, right here. They said June 10th at 7 Pacific time. Now they're saying presentation starts at 8:15 Pacific time. Well, they are doing a countdown. Does that mean something starts now, but the actual presentation... Oh, it's just a... That's a GIF. Oh. That's so lame. All right, well, we've got some more time to hang out. Get your drinks, get a snack. Keep the stream up, though. You know, let's still hang out, but we've got some time to chill, to mentally prepare. But man, why'd they do that? Some people got to work tomorrow morning, you know? 11:15 Eastern time for a car release. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little late. But hey, that gives me time to catch up on comments. We can still talk a little bit, which is cool. Any questions, feel free, blow up the chat right now, because we got some time. We've got a couple minutes. Let's see. Advantage. Hey, what's going on, bro? Okay, so don't use limit for selling on the way down. No, I mean, it just depends. It depends. Your name's right there. How am I not seeing your name? It depends, Schmicky. So limit sell is when, let's just say the price is going down slowly and you don't want to get filled like under, well, it's kind of, no, you should still limit sell. If you market sell, they will kind of pick the price for you that your order gets filled at. You can put a limit to like, you know, put a number on that. So right now, if Dogecoin is at 32 cents, if I hit market, maybe they'll fill me at 32, maybe they'll fill me at 31, at 30, at 29, at 28, who knows? Whatever order they can get filled, they'll fill it. A limit sell says, go ahead, fill this order for me, but don't fill it under this price that I'm telling you. So you can put a limit sell. If the price is 32, you could put a limit sell at 31 or a limit sell at 30 cents. So that way they won't market fill you at any price under that they want to. That works out. So that's why you should do a limit sell if at all possible. A stop loss is just something you set in advance to like plan your trade out. So like you're looking at levels and you want to make a buy here on GME at 231 or 230 here, but you know that if this starts to go down and comes below like these candles here, that you were probably wrong and the price isn't going to go up. So you would have wanted to place a limit sell right here if the price started going below this level, because then you're like, oh crap, I was wrong, just get me out. So you put a stop limit sell, which is basically an automatically triggered limit sell order that will then execute once the price hits right here. That's how that works. Hopefully that explained it a little better. It's just an automatic limit sell. That's the only difference. One's manual, one's automatic. You set the price for it to execute at. It's like your oh crap, get me out automatic sell. But it's not market, so you can save a couple extra pennies. Let's see. He's going to announce it? We would hope so. Dude, I'm scalping whatever effect this event has on Bitcoin. Hey, why not? Doge $3 by next Friday. By next Friday? That's super ambitious. Even if he made the announcement today. I'd be glad if we could just double our money tonight if he makes an announcement. $3 by next Friday? I'm all for it, don't get me wrong, but that is definitely ambitious. Hey, but thank you, Alaric. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm not an options person. They're really complicated. They can capitalize on your inner natural greed, and you can lose a lot of money. So I try to just stick to the normal stuff. Buying stocks, selling stocks, buying crypto, selling crypto. Options only if I'm like really sure and I want to capitalize on the move, which I was really sure on GameStop. So hey, let's do it. It started this. Yeah, apparently not. They moved the time. That's so lame. How can you be an hour 15 minutes late for a planned event? Does Elon need more time to put his Doge suit on? Is that what we're? I'm for it if that's why. I'll wait another hour. I'm not that impatient if it's for the Doge. What time is Tesla event? It is in 1 hour. I mean, sorry, it's in, well, on Twitter it says it's in 1 hour. On the live stream it says it's in 45 minutes. So anywhere from 45 minutes to 1 hour is what we know right now. They delayed it. It was supposed to start 15 minutes ago. They played us. Hold up, I'm Central Time. It's 9 p.m. your time Central? Yeah. It was. There's some dude streaming for Tesla right now. Oh, this isn't live.
By the way, when people say the world, Earth is being overpopulated,
this is the same thing that they did on the... What was the last event they did? It's not real. On Saturday Night Live. They just start streaming and they put like they did then. They said SNL Elon Musk stream and they started playing a random previous interview. This shouldn't be real. He is wearing the plaid shirt though. Maybe this was from earlier today.
Yeah, it's been dropping, right? It used to be 5, 6 children per family. Globally, it's like 2.4. In the U.S., it's below replacement.
Oh, of course they disabled chat.
In
most of Europe, Russia, Japan.
Let me catch up on comments anyway, because this isn't going to have anything to do with the drop. Could it be a Dogecoin? Bryce. Guys, Bryce said the thing it's zooming in on, could it be a Dogecoin? Could you imagine? I wonder if anyone else said that. It should be just headlights, but you know how funny that would be? Alright, sorry, comments, guys. My bad. He's preparing his Doge speech, hopefully. You had a call for $20 expiring tomorrow. That's definitely isn't going to happen. Yeah, the $20, that was a high call. There's some... yeah. Mariano, that GIF is... oh, yeah, sorry. I've read some of these comments. I'm rereading them. LH, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, LH. Welcome back. Bitcoin is falling, bro. I might short Bitcoin. I'm shorting Doge right now, just scalping. You're short Doge at 32 cents, man? It's a really low short. Hey, Skydive, what's going on? Hey, no problem, Schmicky. Are we hoping for him to announce Doge for Tesla? We are hoping. But as of this moment, we don't have anything in particular that says he's going to do it. But any event where Elon pops up, it's inevitable at some point the announcement will come. So it's kind of like, especially for something like this, and especially with how quiet he was on Twitter yesterday, how abnormally quiet he was. It just seemed like he was saving up for something. I don't know. Maybe his plan was to drop it tonight. Either way, I was going to watch it by myself. So I figured, why not watch it with you guys if you want to. Please tell me about internet computer. Oh boy. What's going on, Vikram? Amanda, hey. Am I okay? I'm doing okay. Thank you. Hope you're doing all right. Thoughts on Bitcoin? Bitcoin is doing okay as well. Bitcoin's doing okay. Nothing to write home about. It's trading perfectly horizontal, not going up, not going down. It is riding this 36,000 average trend line here, which is acting as support and resistance in some cases. So literally nothing to write home about on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's doing okay. Hey, the Grinch, what's going on? Coinbase is teaming up with 401k provider? Really? As you can see, the Grinch, his color is green and he has the rocket next to his name. He's one of our newest members of the channel. Appreciate the support. Cryptocurrency comes to retirement plans as Coinbase teams up with 401k provider. Could invest 5% of their account balances in cryptocurrency. Wow. 5% of their 401k. Oh. Here it says, so this is cool. This isn't specifically Doge related, but it's Coinbase, which, I mean, it's crypto. So, I mean, we're crypto. For Us All Incorporated, a 401k provider, announced earlier this month a deal with the institutional arm of Coinbase Global, a leading crypto exchange, that will allow workers in plans it administers to invest up to 5% of their 401k contributions in Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, and others. You know how cool that is? If you have a 401k, you can opt in to put 5%, up to 5% of your 401k contribution into cryptocurrency. So you can still be contributing to your 401k, but you can let 5% of that go to crypto. And that could that could exponentially increase your return. Especially if you put in something more guaranteed like Bitcoin or Ether. Especially Bitcoin, obviously, but Ether as well. That one has a higher, it's a little more risky, but it has a higher reward chance. So that's cool. It's really neat. This is the kind of stuff we're going to start seeing with cryptocurrencies, by the way. A lot of the things that are coming out, like on coinmarketcap.com, you know how I always talk about all of these things being mostly smart contracts or smart DeFi apps that can run on top of Ethereum network. A lot of them allow these kind of things to happen on top of Ethereum. So that's a lot more of that news is going to come out really soon. There's so much technology in these programs that is just kind of slept on right now, but it's super early, so can't expect to know everything. To your question, Vikram, about internet computer, look, I don't know too much about internet computer. The name honestly turns me off, and I just don't like it. Let's see, the internet computer is the world's first blockchain that runs at web speed with unbounded capacity. Scales smart contract computation and data, runs them at web speed, processes and stores data efficiently. All right. Well, that's interesting. All I know about internet computer is it was the highest percentage down today, and I don't know why. Okay, so just to me, that was not a good sign because I looked at this earlier, and it's 45% down over the last week and 22% down over the last day. That is absolutely horrific. So I don't know what happened with internet computer that made it lose half of its value in 7 days, but I'm not about that. That does not make me feel good. That's basically like when Doge was at 74 cents and then it crashed and went down to like 37 cents. That's how much value that internet computer just lost. So if you were an investor in there, you just experienced the SNL event crash again, especially if you switch from Doge to internet computer. So that doesn't make me feel good. Anything that's decent should be a little more stable than that. I'll have to do more research on internet computer though, Vikram, because honestly, like I said, the name just, I don't know. I'm into tech, obviously, but internet computer just sounds like a really lame name. So it kind of makes me not want to touch it. But yeah, that loss is concerning. So I'll have to figure out what it's all about and see if that's actually a dip to buy at or not. Because it's either a dip or it's a warning sign. Just got to figure out which one. On coinmarketcap.com right now, by the way, Bitcoin is at 36,000. Ethereum, that is a dip if I've ever seen a dip. Under 2,500 is like an instant buy for me. The only reason I'm not in Ethereum right now is because I'm in Doge. If I was not in Doge and not hoping for something tonight, I would definitely be in Ethereum. Reason being, Doge needs news to move up. Ethereum does not. Ethereum is already at the point where it's valuable. It doesn't need any news to move up. It's already moving up on news of things that are coming. Very good news. It's also much larger than Dogecoin. Like I said, it's a network that most of these DeFi apps run on top of. So it's just way bigger, and just like Bitcoin, way more prone to increase in value over time as little improvements continue to be made. Dogecoin just kind of pauses, and then we hear rumor of an announcement that might be coming, and then we unpause and we like move forward in slow-mo, and then we get an announcement, and then we fast forward, and then the announcement ends, and then we pause. You know, it's not so in between the Doge movement, you can kind of jump into like one of these two if you want and ride some continuous movement and then catch the big moves on Dogecoin. But I do stay in Dogecoin most of the time. It's just sometimes you want to diversify and maximize your profit potential. Or if you want to keep it simple, just hang out in Doge. That's cool too. Because, I mean, you definitely don't want to miss the 2x or the move towards $1 by overdoing it. So I'm just telling you what my moves are. But yeah, I'll have to look into internet computer some more, Vikram. Just making sure we didn't miss anything from Elon Musk. Also, everybody, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you guys. There's a lot of new people in here tonight, I'm sure. And it's always cool to see some new faces. Feel free, chat it up in the chat. I read all comments, and I will answer all questions. Yeah, looks like Elon was pretty quiet today as well. Did he tweet once, or did I miss that? No, that was June 9th. Today's June 10th. This was yesterday, June 8th. This was 5 hours ago. He did comment, reply to one comment. Oh, 2 comments. Oh, they're talking about the Boring Company loop. That's cool. If you guys don't know what the Boring Company is, it's one of Elon Musk's other companies. Yes, he does have more than one. He actually has more than 2. He actually has more than 3. But the Boring Company, so Tesla obviously is the electric vehicle company, and then SpaceX, the rocket company, and then he's got another company, I forget the name, that does like solar, and then there's this company called the Boring Company, which it's supposed to innovate in transportation, and basically it builds, just think of it as like underground highway. An underground highway. A subway highway. Think of that. That's basically what the Boring Company does. So it's pretty cool.
Well, it took some boring to build this tunnel, but conventioneers say what resulted is anything but boring.
You feel like you're going a little bit faster than what you are. We even said like, oh, we're speeding, and he's like, we're going 30 miles per hour.
I'm told it's the talk of the convention.
So that's pretty
People
cool.
have been coming back that have done it, telling the other people like, instead of eating out here for lunch, take the loop and go to the South Hall.
And not just for the snazzy cars.
No more rush hour traffic.
These Tesla Model 3s and Model Xs are designed to transport 4,400 people per hour. Drivers say a steady stream of convention goers have been using the service.
Avoid a lot of traffic. That's the whole point of this, especially.
You just get in them and they'll self-drive you there?
Conventioneers I spoke to said it not only provided a quiet venue for business talks,
Very smooth, very quiet.
but also added safety.
When you sit in bumper-to-bumper traffic here, and
Do you
know
just
the way
pay
cabs
to
cut
ride
and
in
out?
a company-owned Tesla?
Now,
Like a
vendors told me
private
also
train
they were
ride?
a great attraction to get
You know how cool that
people
is?
to this convention today so that they could increase their brand, viewership and more.
I don't think
customers
that's the
here.
way it's
So,
going to be when it goes like fully
so,
live.
these are currently manned cars, but
If
there are
Elon,
plans to
wow,
get
that's a cool
autonomous.
question. I like that question, Amanda. If Elon Musk offered me a job, what role would I want in the company? You know, that's funny that you asked that because I was just thinking to myself over the last couple days, I'm like, man, I would absolutely love to work for Elon Musk. But I never considered what role I would want to work in. I just know I'd like to work for him. The thing is, I typically do at jobs, I do a lot of things. So a lot of times I'll get assigned a role, but I'll end up doing work that would normally be assigned to multiple departments, or I'll just be helping out multiple departments. Even right now, my main job I do, but then I also help like in IT, and then I help in like marketing, and I help in other areas, and then I have side jobs that I also do completely different stuff, manual labor, not at all desk job stuff. I just like to do everything. A little bit of everything. I'm not saying I'm great at it, but I like to do that. So if Elon Musk offered me a job, what role would I want in the company? Well, man, that's such a good I like that question. If he offered me a job, so the one role that I've always wanted to have in whatever company that I got hired in was like a continuous improvement role where I can, I don't know if you've noticed that I do this a lot, but where you can look at stuff, analyze stuff, determine, like almost forecast what's going to happen with that. Let's just say, for example, here's an example I can probably relate pretty easily. When a company announces a new smartphone and I get to hold it in my hand for the first time, let's just say I go to T-Mobile or Verizon and I look at it for the first time. Or if I see a video on YouTube about it or pictures about it, read an article about it for the first time, and I read the specs and I see what it's good for, I see what it looks like, and all that, I can instantly tell you whether or not it's going to be a flop. And I can instantly tell you what needs to be better in that for it to sell. And I can instantly tell you what the next one's probably going to have. And then what the one after that's probably going to have, and the one after that's probably going to have, or should have. So I don't know what role that would be. I think continuous improvement in just like products. I don't know. I would like to help internally review their products probably and provide suggestions. But on like a high level, not just like someone that comes in. It's like, oh, like it's not like an inspector, but someone that helps them like be a visionary for the things to come. Review stuff, let them know if it's good or not, and as a visionary type role, let them know what I think should be changed, could be changed, what would make it better for the everyday person, what would make it more appealing, that kind of thing, that kind of continuous improvement role. That's what I do anyway. That's why I started this YouTube channel. So tech reviews is what I did because that's what I did. I was into technology and I could just look at stuff and be like, oh, that's a flop. Or, oh, this screen needs to be 2.2 inches bigger. Or, oh, LG is going to go out of business because their devices suck. Or, oh, Samsung's never going to catch on, and Samsung phones that are Android are never going to catch on until their software gets better because no one likes to use a slow phone. Or tap and pay is never going to catch on until people can have digital IDs. I said that like 3 years ago. And Apple just announced yesterday or 2 days ago that virtual IDs are now something they're working on. So I'm telling you now, people are going to use tap and pay a lot more because now they're not going to need to bring a wallet. I said that like 4 years ago, literally. That kind of thing. I just do it as a hobby. Advisor? Yeah, an advisor. There you go. Like a product
You know,
advisor.
hired a few interns, and then my brother joined. Another friend of mine, Greg Curry, he's passed away, and then we got some venture funding.
There's no
I'm
way
a
this is
little
live.
crazy. These guys are going to give us like
Let's see what else is going on. Quantum computers taking aim at Dogecoin and Bitcoin. Let's see, guys. By the way, feel free to keep asking questions. Yeah, Scott, you actually haven't missed anything. We just quickly evaluated what went on today. Basically, went over how GameStop, AMC, Workhorse, and BlackBerry completely just dumped today, pretty horrifically. And other than that, we were then going straight into the Tesla event, and they delayed it by an hour and 15 minutes. So now we have to wait another 42 minutes before it goes live. Unfortunately, that's going to make it late. But if you want to hang out, I'm still here. Continuous improvement manager. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It's what I already do. Even at the job that I'm at right now, I still do it. And they're like, and then my boss said, I probably shouldn't tell you this because I feel like if I tell you, you might find a job and get hired for it. But he's like, I feel like you could go and like test people's stuff for them and like break it and figure out what needs to be fixed or what needs to be improved. And that would be your job. He literally told me that like last week. I was like, that's funny you say that. Because that's the role, that's my dream job. But I just do it already, even though my job has nothing to do with that. So, Amazon looking to hire a crypto lead? Interesting. I wonder why. I've been putting in 12 to 14 hour days this week, so I'm always late. Jeez. That's hard work. I feel you, though. I usually work, take a couple hours break, maybe. I didn't even finish working today till 7. So I worked from 8 to 7 today, took a 2-hour break, and then I started the stream at 9:30. And then after this stream, which will probably end somewhere around 12:30 my time, which is about an hour and a half or 2 hours, depending on how long this event lasts, then I will finish that, and then I'll probably work for another hour, make sure we're ready for tomorrow, and then I go to sleep, and then I'll start again. Good stuff. Favorite food, pizza or burgers? It depends on the pizza. I'm not crazy about, I do like burgers, but I'm not crazy about them. It's way easier, I guess, to impress me with good pizza than it is like a good burger. So maybe I say, just in general, I like pizza more. Because a lot of burgers to me, they all just kind of taste the same. And sometimes you'll get a burger and you're like, oh yeah, that burger's pretty good. But I feel like a good pizza, to me, tastes better than like an average to good burger. An average to good pizza tastes better to me than an average to good burger. So probably pizza, I'd say I prefer. But I definitely eat burgers more than pizza. Like if I'm going fast food or something, or looking for dinner or something, if I'm doing it on my own for whatever reason, I usually will do like fast food burger or something. Pizza takes too long. You have to commit to them making it and then either picking it up or getting it delivered versus going through a drive-thru. I don't know. Does that make me lazy? I'm not lazy, but when it comes to eating, maybe sometimes I am. I also usually don't even eat till dinner time, so I guess maybe I am lazy when it comes to eating. Or maybe I'm just busy. Put the money earned all in Doge skydive? I think she kind of is. She actually had a pretty big position size. She's also got pretty good savings there due to that tuition money. I haven't forgotten. She's got money on deck. But yeah, man, I like both. I don't really know if I could pick. They both have their moments. I definitely eat burgers more, but I do probably enjoy pizza more. Yeah, pizza just takes too long, man. You have to, like, getting pizza, you have to want it. Because usually by the time I'm, like, hungry, I don't really want to wait to eat. I want my food now. Or soon. Pizza, you have to wait. You have to order it. Take the time to order it. That's going to take you 5 to 10 minutes. By the time you decide, can you tell I analyze everything, by the way? Can you tell? Does this make sense now? What I was saying? It's just how my brain works. There's no simple answer. There is a simple answer, but there's no simple explanation. It's all very deep. It's all very, very thought out and deep. There's a reason for everything I say. She asked favorite food, pizza or burgers. And here I am 15 minutes later. Oh, man. That actually made me laugh. That's funny. Is there something wrong with me? But yeah, no, for real. For real. For real. Because, all right, no, really, think this through. Think this through with me. So, by the time you decide you want pizza, and then like the Stranger Things music plays in the background, what? By the time you decide you want pizza, where's this Vsauce here? Then it takes you probably 5 to 10 minutes to figure out which place you actually want to get pizza from. You probably will have your top 3 places. Then you have to pick which one you want it from. I have like 3. One of them, their pizza's good, but the ranch that comes with the pizza is really good. Another one, the pizza's really good, the ranch and the sides or whatever. So I'm just going there for the pizza. Then there's another one where pizza's decent, quality's not as good, but it's good pizza, right? So I actually have to pick between 3 to 4 places. That'll take me 5 to 10 minutes to figure out. That's already time wasted. I could have already been at the drive-thru. Then you have to make the call to order. That's going to take you 5 minutes. Then you have to wait for them to make the pizza. That's going to take you, no matter what they say, probably 30 minutes. If you go to a popular pizza place, it might take you 45 minutes. Then you have to pick up the pizza and drive the pizza back home. Get inside the house, prepare, and then eat the pizza. That whole process took you an hour to an hour 15 minutes. Or I could just go to the drive-thru, get a burger, and come back home. That's going to take me 20 minutes. So like I said, pizza takes too much commitment and time. So if I want pizza, it's not that I like pizza less than a burger, but you have to mentally, you have to actually prepare yourself to go through the process of getting a pizza if you want pizza. It's just not as accessible. Forgive me. Feel free to unsub if you think I'm ridiculous. I would understand. I just gave you a 15-minute explanation on that question. New York or Chicago style? New York. Definitely New York for me. Do you think the U.S. government would announce the existence of aliens? And do you think they are secretly working with civilizations beyond our remit? I think... So they're already announcing they're already bringing to light extraterrestrial activity. I don't know if you've been on YouTube recently looking at that stuff, but they're starting to show these literally 144p videos of what they are now publicly speaking on that appears to be UFOs. And they're talking about it in the open. The Pentagon as well. I think it's all fake and a distraction. Because why would they randomly start doing that? I feel like it's a distraction to get people's mind off a lot of the things that are happening right now. For one, the pandemic. And to make the vaccination discussion kind of go under the rug. I don't know. I think it's part of something like that. Maybe if we start telling them that aliens are real and start showing them like videos of aliens, they'll stop talking about all this other stuff we don't want in the media. That's how I feel about it, because it's just really random and unnecessary, and also they don't have any high quality footage of it, which makes it also seem fake. We're in 2021. You can't tell me one camera, though all of their night vision cameras, their thermal cameras, and their, for whatever reason, cameras that were built in 1920 that they're still using, caught the little grainy glimpse of the little figure flying through the sky and then like flashing off the screen. So you guys got that, but you don't have one high quality shot. Interesting. But yet they're ready to talk about it. Yeah, I don't think so. Something's fishy there. For sure. Like I said, I think it's a distraction for people to stop talking about COVID and the COVID vaccine and to start thinking about something else so that people just get it and get it over with. And I'm not saying because I think there's a tracker in it or anything weird like that. I'm just saying they just want people to stop, because a lot of people probably think it's ridiculous and they're probably like, well, if we just talk about something else, these people will stop thinking about weird stuff regarding the vaccine and the conditions that we're in right now and all that stuff. That's my guess. Maybe that's too deep. Maybe that's me overthinking it. But that was my first thought. I'm like, yeah, this isn't even real. Why are they? Yeah, it's not. Doesn't make sense. They wouldn't just randomly start talking about it right now. Someone, right or left? Oh, okay. My right and left, or your right and left? Is it windy when I'm choosing right or left? Oh, the way that I evaluate? Is it windy? Okay. Funny you asked that question, right or left. Because based off my analysis of the way the wind is blowing right now. No, I'm just playing. Greasy and folded? Yup. Oh yeah, 100%. And maybe even dip it in some ranch at that point. Does it take away some of the flavor of the pizza? Yes. Do I still do it sometimes? Absolutely. I agree, Skydive. Yeah, me too. And the economy? Yes. All the things that people are talking about right now that they probably just want to brush under the rug. Let's just start telling them that aliens are real. And here's the footage. Yeah, we'll record it on really bad cameras that obviously we know we don't even have those anymore. They're probably in the trash. And then we'll CGI some UFOs up there and start telling people they're real. Just bad for you, 66. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Elon Musk is an alien. He is sitting up Earth for his aliens to come take over. No one man can be that smart. Imagine he's telling us he's trying to get us to Mars to be an interplanetary species, but really he's setting up for like the ship to get to Mars to bring his family of aliens back on the way back. It's all a ploy. That's why he's so set on space. It's not to get us out there, it's to get the ones out there in. Think about that. I'm with you, Just Bad. I'll entertain it. He probably is. That's okay as long as he's aliens except Joe's. Oh, wait. As long as the aliens accept Doge. Doge freaking serious. All right. No, I caught on. Just had to reread it once. I knew where you're coming from. Jalapenos on your pizza? I have to be in the mood for that. if I'm doing Domino's, I'll do jalapenos on my pizza. Because at that point, it's not about the quality of the pizza anyway. It's more just about the overall flavor. But if I'm doing like actual New York style from somewhere else that's more reputable, I just do pepperoni. I keep it plain and I enjoy the flavor of the better pizza. Say, there I go, I am. I mean, there I go again. I literally have a reason for everything. I feel like I should end the stream. I'm embarrassing myself. I'm getting insights into my brain. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Got like 30 people in here thinking I'm absolutely ridiculous. But if you're finding this entertaining, feel free to hit that like button. I appreciate that. That actually helps the stream get shared with other people. So it's not just me asking for a like. It's asking for your support if you're enjoying the stream. Road to 3,000 subs. Help us small channel out if you like the small channel. Sorry, Siri's drinking again. She's drunk. I can tell. Cringe says, in New York style, you always have to go with pepperoni and onion. Onion. That's interesting. I have not done like onion on a pizza by choice. I think Supreme has onion, right? So that's probably the only time I've really eaten onion on pizza is if it's a Supreme. Domino's, I got my order. It's like large pepperoni pizza or whatever size. Extra cheese, extra pepperoni if I'm feeling like spending the extra $4. Their normal crust, whatever it's called, with the spices on it, and then white sauce instead of marinara. And then I'll also do jalapenos if I'm really feeling spicy. Favorite fizzy fizzy pop drink? Dr. Pepper. I'm right there with you, Skydive. I mean, I don't usually drink soda pop. I've stopped. I used to drink it a lot, and then I started just realizing, you know, it's like unhealthy, will like bloat you or make you gain weight. I've seen, oh, here I go again. Shut up, Mariano. You do not have to explain everything, even though you have a reason for it. Anyway, so my favorite fizzy pop drink, even though I don't drink it very often, it was root beer for the longest time, and now I kind of like Dr. Pepper almost as much. It's almost a tie, but root beer still wins. It's hard to beat a good root beer, in my opinion. It goes root beer, Dr. Pepper, cream soda, but I really have to be in the mood for a cream soda as well. Sometimes it's a little too sweet, I guess. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. Really do. Thank you. Pat Wash, thank you. This is the road to 3,000. I will get there. I'm setting my goal to the end of June. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But you got to set your goals high. That's what I learned as a manager. Always set your goals high. I can't watch other people live streams consistently like I watch yours. Hey, well, thank you. That means a lot. Honestly, I can't watch anyone else's live streams either, which is why I ended up streaming. Like, if I can't watch it, I'm just going to start my own and find people to talk to. There are some streams that I can watch, but most of the Doge streams are rough. Some of the other streams, though, are fine. It's just the crypto streams, honestly. There's too much hype in crypto, and so all the streams are just non-stop hype. Just saying unnecessary news that everybody already knows, clickbait titles, clickbait thumbnails. It gets kind of annoying. But no, I definitely watch videos and live streams all the time. I'm not better than anybody. I'll take a juice over soda. Yeah, I usually just drink water, or I'm drinking some kind of alcoholic beverage. And it's not usually anything like hard either. It's usually some kind of some kind of wine cooler. Like Mike's Hard Lemonade. Those are just easy to drink. They taste like juice, but they help relieve the tension after a long day. Or I'll drink a beer. That's a little cliche. Everyone support and hit that like button. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that, Grinch. If you haven't already hit that like button, feel free to donate your click of the like button to the stream. I really do appreciate it. Every like brings usually 2-ish people. That's what we end up getting in the stream after YouTube decides to refer it once someone clicks the button. So I really do appreciate it. I actually don't drink much soda, mostly homemade iced tea. Yes, I'm all about sweet tea. Where I'm from, up north, Pennsylvania, there was not much tea drinking, but when I moved here, I got put on to sweet tea. That's usually my go-to drink if I'm out. I never order like a soda unless they don't have good sweet tea, and I got a combo, so I have to get a drink. Then I'll get a soda, which is going to be either root beer or Dr. Pepper, depending on what they have. So I guess that answers that question. Yeah. Strawberry lemonade, anything, and I'm all in. Same, man. Same. Honestly, Wendy's strawberry lemonade is pretty good. With no alcohol. I'm just saying, just Wendy's strawberry lemonade, pretty bomb. But then Mike's has a strawberry lemonade drink, and that one's really good. Mike's Hard Lemonade, the strawberry one. Ooh, you can just chug that thing. That's why I like those. They get the job done without like making you have to sit back and contemplate what you're putting in your body. Though I'll drink hard liquor as well. I just don't do it as often. Cobra Kai? Yeah, I've never seen it, Amanda. I've seen plenty of like thumbnails on it on like Netflix. Is that where it's at? Or Hulu? I've seen it advertised, but I have never watched it. I drink with 3 wise men: Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, and Johnny Walker. The 3 wise men, the classic. Respect. Mr. 2 Cents, what's going on, man? It's been a while since we've caught you early-ish in the stream. Honestly, if this was any other day, you'd be coming in as the stream shuts down as normal. But Tesla just delayed us a whole hour, 15 minutes, so we're hanging out. 7, you said, can we reach 45 cents? Nope. If we get a Doge for Tesla announcement, it won't even be can we reach 45 cents. It'll be can we hit $1? If we get no announcement, absolutely not. We are hanging out at 32 cents. We're not going anywhere besides like 31 to 34. That's just how Doge is doging tonight. Oops. Doom, doom, doom. Seven's in chat. Buy now or sell now? Yeah, I'm waiting for it. He'll let us know. We all speak one language, and it's Bitcoin. It's certainly not. And then he speaks Spanish. All right, cool. Everyone's talking Doge right now. Everyone is thinking what we're thinking. Whether or not they're really saying it, they're giving these little signs. They know what's going on. The thing is, well, he doesn't know anything. And I know this because he posted something on Dogecoin yesterday at 420. Wait. Whoa. No one saw this. Shame on Dogecoin for not moving on this announcement. SoFi? Remember when you asked for more crypto coins? We do. Now you can trade Dogecoin on SoFi Invest. That is massive. That is what Samsung Money uses. They use SoFi. I wonder if it's on there now. Can I buy Doge? Hang on. I gotta check this out. Hey, what's going on, Santiago? Welcome back, man. It's been a minute. Check the RSI on Doge. So oversold. Doge is oversold. I can just, and I tell you, the RSI, sometimes you just feel what it's saying. But yeah, it's funny it said it was overbought right here. I guess short term, sure. But yeah, it is oversold. It's just oversold in general. Doge is oversold. Thanks to Bitcoin. SoFi's cool, yeah. Why'd you retract, man? I already responded to you. What do you think of Donald Trump's Bitcoin scam comment? I feel like I have similar sentiments to everyone else. Like, you kind of expect someone that's like someone that had the ranking or has that kind of status, you know, that of like the president or someone in the government like that. Because you gotta know that the president, or if he tries to become president again, whatever, it's all about the United States and the economy and the American people and all that. So I feel like he said that it, like, partially in a way to just because they want to protect the US dollar. I mean, that's the economy here. So I wouldn't expect him to endorse Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency that it's decentralized. It completely avoids the USD. It just seems like not something you'd expect from like a president to want, if that makes sense. So it didn't mean anything to me, really. And honestly, people that don't know about crypto do think it's a scam. So whatever. I just felt very whatever about it. Very meh. Like, okay. I wouldn't have expected him to say anything different. We're getting a little movement. 3.23. Yeah. Maybe a little. And we can see here the little W reversal pattern. It's one of my favorites. The W is very, very... It's the W. It's the double bottom, technically. But it just looks like a W. It's almost always indicative of a reversal. As you see here, there was a bit of a move up. This was actually an inverse head and shoulders, so you can't call that a W. But it's usually at the very bottom. Let me see if I can find another. Right here. That was a move up. This one's pretty sloppy. That doesn't count. Yeah, there's a couple examples of it. The double bottom, or you'll have the double top. That's usually the opposite. It's running. 20 minutes to showtime, guys. Sorry, been working a lot trying to catch up. Hey, no problem. Glad to have you, man. And thank you guys so much again for hitting that like button. I really appreciate it. What do let's see. Oh yeah, I caught up. Okay, cool. Let me see if Doge is on SoFi. Hang on. Because I have that here, but I haven't really had a reason to use it. Let's see. Doom, doom, doom. How do I do it? More? No. Start saving? No. Get access now. I already have this. Invest. Maybe it's an invest. Okay. SoFi Invest. BRB, I'm trying to scalp. All right. Have I met any famous celebrities? And if so, what were they like in person? Actually, yes. I have. I've met Stevie Wonder because my cousin is his background singer. And so I've actually seen him quite a few times, but I only met him once, and it was because we got free backstage access to a meet and greet because my cousin sings for him, so that wasn't hard to accomplish. And that was weird because he's blind, and I was young, and I did not know how to act, and it was awkward. So there was that, but he was cool. And then I've met Michael Jordan. That was something else. Actually, I got a picture of him. I snuck one. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hang on. Gonna have to go way back to find this picture because it wasn't recent. Oh, I could type in suit. That pick it up. There it is. That worked. Here you go. Here's the picture that I snuck of him after I met him. That's Michael Jordan. As you can see by the honeycomb that was in the Hornets arena near the locker room. That's why you have the honeycomb pattern, which I put there. We wrapped those walls. That was my old job. So yeah, Stevie Wonder and Michael Jordan. That's who I've met. I haven't met a lot of famous people though. I don't think I've met anyone else famous. But I've seen, because I obviously I used to do work at what's now the Spectrum Center, which in North Carolina is the arena, like the basketball arena, and I used to do work there like frequently, at least once a month. So I'd see all the basketball players walking by. I saw Ewing, what's his first name? Patrick. Walked by, said hi while we were working in the main arena, like off hours when it was technically closed. Michael Jordan. So the thing with him, I used to install signage and do banners, and we would do all the walls and stuff. And so I was in the in the entryway to the Hornets, the Charlotte Hornets, the basketball team, their gym in the Hornets arena. I was in the entryway installing some signage, and I just hear this voice behind me. He's like, "Hey man," and I turn, and then he's like, "Have you seen Coach?" And I turn around. It's freaking Michael Jordan. I'm standing on a ladder. I'm just like, oh no, I wasn't. I was standing on the floor. I had gotten down from the ladder. I lost my mind. I didn't show him. I acted like he wasn't anybody because I wasn't trying to embarrass myself. I was like, no, honestly, I haven't seen. I think I saw him like 2 minutes ago, but I don't know where he went. I'm sorry. And he's like, no problem, man. Grabbed my shoulder, gave me the little shake, and walked away. I was like, Michael Jordan just touched me. I fangirled. Obviously, I took a picture while he was walking out. How weird is that? If you can't tell, I fangirled for sure. I never thought I'd see him in person ever in my life. And he touched me. So that was cool. That was 2016, according to the picture. And I haven't met anyone else famous except for Stevie Wonder. I've seen, like I said, I saw Dwayne Wade, the rest of the team. They walked by us multiple times while we were in the arena working. I've seen all the Hornets players walk by and stuff, but I haven't met anybody else or been as close as I was to Michael Jordan with anybody else. So yeah. Man crush? Oh yeah. American candy is big here in the UK. Are you a candy person or more savory? I'm more savory. I used to eat candy a lot, but I've stopped. I mean, I just ate some candy twice today, but I really don't eat candy like often. There will be weeks or maybe a month that I'll go without eating any candy. So Yeah, I'm definitely more of a savory person. Okay, I went out of order there, so let's see. Hey Tim, what's going on, man? Just joined. What's going on so far? Doge is trading sideways. It just did this little W formation here, showing signs of some strength. We're waiting on the Tesla event to start. They delayed it 1 hour and 15 minutes. It was supposed to start an hour and 6 minutes ago, and now it's starting in 8. So that's what happened there. We also talked about the meme stocks. They did absolutely horrific today, including GameStop, which lost all of its momentum and opened at 286 and dumped all the way down to 211. Never made a higher high except for here, faked some people out, and then dumped again. So absolute bloodbath here in the stock market, if you will. Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow, but I'm sure there's plenty of people spooked right now, so I don't expect great things from the meme stocks tomorrow. But we'll see. They are meme stocks. You can't always predict what's going to happen next. You're all in now? Me too. I'm all in. Just got it in case we do get an announcement. Nice. And again, chance of an announcement. I don't know how high it is, but we never know when the announcement's going to come, so we always have to be kind of on the watch. Just bought someone SoFi? Nice. You're holding on one account, scalping on the other? Just like me. Awesome. Sounds very familiar. The GOAT? Yeah, MJ is for sure the GOAT. People seem to be FOMOing right now before the event. I expected that. It's, in my opinion, unwise to not be in. Just like it wasn't smart to not be in yesterday, but I had no choice because that put. It was guaranteed money, so I couldn't just risk it. Yeah, it's not wise to not be in. Because you just don't know. If there's any other high likelihood chance or any other day with a high likelihood of Elon making an announcement other than yesterday, it's today. Other than that, I don't know. It'll either be whenever the next Tesla event is or a random tweet. And the random tweets, you cannot predict when that's going to be. So you got to, the high chance days, you got to make sure that you're on the right side just in case. Today was the first day I went without listening to your stream at work. I was waiting. Nice. At least you were waiting. I couldn't get a stream off earlier. I wanted to, but I ended up working 2 hours over because I had to tend to something. That's what happens. When your call center's 24 hours and you're on salary, you are always working, even when you're asleep. LeBron James or Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan for sure. I absolutely respect LeBron James, and I consider him the king, just like he does. But, I mean, Michael Jordan's the GOAT. It's hard to say, too, because, I mean, LeBron, he has changed his play style so much. He's now like he's so versatile. He'll drive. He's massive. He's strong. He can pull up from 3. But he's, in my opinion, more of like a team leader than anything. His goal is just to make sure everyone's doing what they need to be doing in the right spots. He'll always perform, regardless. That's guaranteed. But it's not all about LeBron all the time. So, versus being someone more like Michael Jordan, where it's him versus all. So they're different people. At this point in time, he's also pretty. For a basketball player, you could say he's old. And I feel like you got to keep that in mind with how much he still performs and how good of shape he's in. Like, much better shape than me, and he's older than me, so. McDonald's or Burger King? Absolutely McDonald's. I don't like either one per se, but I've gotten food poisoning from Burger King 3 times already. 3 times before 30. All right. That is when I don't go back. I won't be going back. Burger King is on my X list. Never again. After the third, fool me once, shame on me. You know where I'm going with this. Yeah, Burger King is off my list. That only leaves McDonald's. I don't mind McDonald's. I used to go there all the time when I was a teenager. But now I don't really go to McDonald's anymore. I go there for their iced coffee pretty frequently. But for their food, I don't really eat their food anymore. Now I prefer more higher quality food. When I eat McDonald's stuff, the fact that it doesn't taste real is now, when I was younger, I could care less. It was cheap. I was broke. But now, maybe I'm more bougie. I don't know. Let's see. I do the same, Tim, even if I don't comment. I'm listening at work. Oh, I appreciate that. I love that you guys like listening to my stream in the background. That's pretty cool. Chick-fil-A all day. Facts, man. Chick-fil-A is my number 2 fast food place. Number 1 being Cookout. And there's not Cookout everywhere. There's not Cookout everywhere. But if you've been there, I mean, you just can't beat it. It's $5 for a whole meal, and the food is real. What else can you want? I can spend $5 at Cookout, get a large sweet tea with the good ice. If you know, you know. With the good ice, I can get a burger that's actually good and tastes like a Five Guys burger. If you've been to Five Guys, you know what I'm talking about. And then 2 sides for $5, the Cookout tray. Or I can go to McDonald's and spend like $8 on food that tastes like the bread was formed from leftover crackers molded into something and heated, and the burger patty is what, it doesn't taste like a burger. I don't know. You don't even eat McDonald's burgers for the flavor of like the hamburger. Do you even notice the flavor of the hamburger? I feel like you eat it just for the overall flavor that the sandwich gives you, and it has nothing to do with the hamburger. That's not a good sign. What's my go-to tray? I usually do barbecue tray, the barbecue pulled pork sandwich tray. Chicken quesadilla. I feel like I'm ordering at the drive-thru window. Y'all get a barbecue tray. What 2 sides would you like? Chicken quesadilla and a corn dog and your drink. A sweet tea. Will that complete your order? Yes. That's my order. I just played it out for you. Chicken quesadilla, corn dog are my sides. I'll usually alternate between the barbecue pulled pork sandwich or the big double burger. And usually when I go to Cookout, I'm feeling unhealthy, so I'll say everything on it except for lettuce and tomato. I know that's bad. Please don't judge me. I don't know many guys that like tomatoes, which is really bad considering what they're good for. But we need some good Doge news. Ray, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys, I'm jumping around. Forgive me. But I do end up looping back to your comments. Don't worry. But welcome to the stream, man. Welcome back. We need some good Doge news. We've been taking a beating between the dips and the meme stocks. Not that good news has mattered much lately. Yeah, very true. Stuff that should bump us up has no effect. Yeah, we're not moving. If there was ever FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the crypto market, it's right now. You know it's bad when Bitcoin starts recovering and Doge and the other cryptos don't even move. They're just like, oh, we don't trust you. That's, yeah. We're not in a good spot in the crypto space right now. Makes me a little uncomfortable, which is why I started just diversifying a little bit and heading into the stock market and not just sitting in Doge all day. Because Bitcoin, I mean, Doge today was really messing with the 31 cent mark, and it clearly wasn't going anywhere. So I don't think Doge is going to go to like 15 cents or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, the crypto market is spooked until further notice. He needs more shooters in LA. 1 min 15-second delay on my stream. I thought I had like almost no delay on. Or are you talking about on just on the live stream or something? LeBron not even better than Kobe, so Jordan not even in the discussion. I agree. I feel like Kobe was much more of, and please, I don't watch basketball religiously, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is just what I've deduced from the basketball I have watched. Michael Jordan was like a, I play for me versus the other team type player. And he was obviously like an athletic phenomenon. He could dunk from the free throw line. We know, we don't have to explain what Michael Jordan was good at, right? He's just like best basketball player of all time. And most people don't try and dispute that. Kobe Bryant, to me, though he was not as athletic. I mean, when did you see Kobe doing dunks from the free throw line or anything like that? Just his basketball skill and knowledge was top. But he didn't really come off to me as like, I'm going to try and lead my whole team and make everybody else better. He was more of a me player. And LeBron, so he's very similar to Michael Jordan in that aspect. LeBron was like a me player that turned into a team leader. That's why people joke on YouTube videos. You'll see them calling him like the GM, like the general manager, or the coach or something. He's like the coach, best basketball player in the league that also makes everybody else better. And it's also like a basketball genius. He can tell you plays that are going to happen next and all kinds of stuff. So he's more brains and skill, and he is more of a team player. So it's just different. But I just say top three. That's probably the easiest. LeBron and then Kobe and Jordan. Kobe and Jordan were just different. To me, at least. Chick-fil-A all day. Yes, McDonald's has changed in the last 10 years. I don't know what they were feeding us, but when we were kids, but they upgraded for sure. Yeah, I just went to McDonald's a couple times recently, and now they've got like the Chick-fil-A rivaling chicken sandwich. Now, let me tell you, I did eat it. It does not necessarily compete. If you're going there expecting the chicken sandwich at McDonald's to taste like the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, it does not. But it tasted way more real than the other stuff that they had. They are trying to be an actual restaurant. So that's cool. And I appreciate all of the like the screens, how they've upgraded over time. Because they were looking a little outdated for a minute there. Never heard of Cookout? Ooh. Change your life. I'm not saying it tastes that incredible, but I'm just saying for $5, yes it does. What's my, oh yeah, I answered that, sorry. Hey Jonathan, what's going on, man? I can never eat a cheeseburger from McDonald's, never, but maybe the chicken sandwiches for sure. Yeah. I would do McDouble, add Mac sauce. So it tastes like a Big Mac, but you save. You don't pay to have the extra bun in the middle, which I don't think anybody really wanted anyway. So you just get a McDouble and ask them to add Mac sauce. They upcharge like 40 cents, and then you get a decent tasting sandwich. So there's a hack. I've been getting that for the last, I don't know, 8 years. They have Cookout in Richmond. Yeah, it's more like a southernish East Coast thing. Yeah. What Alark said. Cookout accepting Doge. True. Yo, when's this live stream starting? Oh, my back's starting to hurt. It's been a long day. I've been sitting down too long. 2 corn Doge. I only get chicken sandwiches from fast food burger places. Haven't had a burger from McDonald's and Burger King, etc. in over 20 years. Wow. Cookout accepting Dogecoin would be amazing. Greensboro, North Carolina. Hey, you're really close to me then. I mean, is that where you're at? There was someone else in my stream that's in South Charlotte. Y'all are pretty close. That's cool. Santiago says, I have Cookout near me, just haven't tried yet. Is it worth it? Yo, absolutely. And here's the thing. If you don't like it, you don't like it. A cookout tray is only $5. It's one of those things you at least have to try. And they have like 50 different flavors of milkshakes, and you can mix match them. So you can say like, I want the eggnog Reese's Cup shake. Like you can, like eggnog is one and Reese's Cup is another and Snickers is another. But you can like ask for multiple in one. It's crazy. You got to try it. There's nothing to lose, everything to gain. Hey, MJs, what's going on, man? What up, yo? What's good, homie? What's poppin'? Welcome. Hopefully we get to make some money today. We're all sitting here in the old Doge, all in, waiting like that kid on the Incredibles with the bubble gum. Oh, there it is, tricycle. This is us. This is us. And this is Elon Musk. Elon Musk driving home from work. These guys really blowing me up on Twitter again, saying there's no Doge for Tesla. Oh my gosh. Coming home frustrated. They're calling me an idiot. They're complaining about me losing the money because I tweeted something about Bitcoin. And then here we are, the whole Doge army, waiting for Elon to announce something. Here we are. Right here. That's the Doge army. Oh, I missed the key one. This is the Doge army. I'm sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't know. Something amazing, I guess.
That's us. That was us. What are you waiting for? I don't know. Something amazing, I guess. Me too, kid. That was completely unnecessary, but that's the first thing that came to my head. I'm sorry. Buy quesadilla. 7. You just give a cookout buy signal, bro? I agree, though. Absolutely. Buy quesadilla. Sell lettuce wrap. Buy quesadilla. Quesadillas trade's pretty good, too. You get like 2 full-size quesadillas. They actually taste better than the quesadilla that you get on the side. It's like they put more filling in it. Whew. Yes. Anyway, ain't nothing like home cooking. No greasy fake products. True. Cookout tastes pretty close to real, though. That's why I like it. You're trying it tomorrow. Definitely get in a shake. Hey, man. Yeah. Either the sweet tea. That's my #1 recommendation. If you're into tea, the ice is amazing. Okay. And just everything about their sweet tea is ideal. If you'd rather have a shake, though, than sweet tea, yes, absolutely try their shakes. They will give you a straw and a spoon. You will not be able to drink the milkshake with a straw. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't disappoint yourself. It's not going to happen. If you really want to try it, you're going to have to wait at least 10 to 15 minutes to let that shake melt a little bit before it's going up through the straw. They come way too thick. So be prepared. Just take the lid off. Use the plastic spoon. Don't waste your time. All right. I'm saving you some disappointment. Don't waste your time with the straw as soon as they hand it to you. Sorry about that. I'm going backwards. But yeah, it's really good, man. Cookout's good, but they cut back on a lot of the food. They used to give a lot, not so much now in Raleigh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in like the Charlotte area, so we're actually pretty close, a lot of us. That's cool. Had one person DM me. They were in South Charlotte. Looks like Sevens in Greensboro. You're in Raleigh. That's pretty dope. What was the big pump? Oh, I don't even have Doge up here. There's really no pump. It just did a double bottom upswing, but it didn't really do anything. Oh, RSI still here. Let's not. Let's make sure we're still in the right place, because why are they so late? Come on, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? I heard a little sound. Okay, we're in the right place. Oh, look, this is from Marquez Brownlee, right? He said, live stream starts here in 10 minutes. I'm not there in person, but I got the popcorn ready. And then this has nothing to do with Doge, by the way, but of course I'm relating it to Doge, okay? He says, last time I missed the Tesla event, the Roadster was unveiled as a surprise. I forgot about that. They do surprises sometimes. Could the surprise for tonight, I feel like I'm the final stand. Could the surprise for tonight be Dogecoin? That's all I'm saying. That's what the excitement's about. Will it happen? No one knows. I'm not going to hype it up and say, yes, it's happening tonight. We have no idea. I have no more insight than you do. The fun part's going to be, one, watch the Tesla announcement. If you're into Elon and his companies and the cars, cool. You'll just enjoy it by default. Two, let's look for an Easter egg. Anything that has to do with Dogecoin or honestly even Bitcoin. Maybe they'll do a surprise like we're also going to take Bitcoin for it. We'll take you guys back type thing. We'll see Bitcoin double in price. Doge go to 45 cents. We don't know. It could be a Bitcoin or Doge announcement. Either one will show us some good stuff here. We'll take whatever. All right. All we want is some money. Some Doge tendies. You're in Florida, originally from Cali? Nice. I love Florida. I want to go there this year. Florida here as well, MJ's? Nice. Definitely amazing. Yes. You smashed the like button, did you? Exactly. Jared smashed the like button. Did you? Appreciate that. What we waiting for? Waiting for Tesla to not be late. The event was originally an hour and a half ago, and then last minute they updated their info and said we're now going live in an hour 15 minutes. Now that was 15 minutes ago. So they are just late. Let's refresh the page, make sure we're not missing anything. Yeah, how can they be this late? They better have hired like a whole army of people to dress up in Dogecoin costumes and put on a show or something. It's the only excuse I can think of. Best pre-workout on the planet. 5 medjool dates in 2 cups, distilled water, blended till milky. Interesting. You've got the fastest thumbs. Dogecoin needs to pump soon. Agreed. Fresh brewed tea? Yes. Tim, do you have any idea what's supposed to happen at this Tesla live stream? We're just hoping that there will be any glimpse, any announcement of, any glimpse of hope for Doge for Tesla mentioned today, or even bringing Bitcoin back on. There is no confirmations. Guys, I do not have any additional information. No one does. No stream that you go to, no one has any insider info. All we're doing is hoping and watching, all right? So if you came here thinking I had special information, I'm going to tell you up front, I am not in with Elon. I do not know. We are here for a good time, and we're here to hopefully find something out tonight. All right? It'll be fun regardless, keeping our eyes out. This whole Doge thing has been a fun ride. And it's going to continue tonight. It's 2301. I just love seeing red on my Dogecoin portfolio. Hard eyes. Bro. Sometimes you see it so much, you just start to love it. How can you not? Right? I'm just kidding. It's rough. There was a pump at 2301 that affected the entire market. Oh, okay. I mean, did Bitcoin do something a little more impressive? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe they got some, here too. Maybe they got some good news. But I didn't see anything. We can check Twitter in a moment. Come on, Tesla. What if they delay it till tomorrow? At this rate, they're so late. This is absolutely insane. What in the world? Come on, guys. At least tweet an update out. They're an hour and a half. Oh. Maybe I should stop complaining. All right, there we go. Live feed. We're live. Full screen. I will minimize myself if I need to as well. If I start cutting stuff off, feel free to let me know in the chat if I don't minimize on my own. But we'll see. Dogecoin to Tesla, you think it's going to $1? If you do, then holla. Absolutely, Jared. If we get Doge, if we get the old Dogerino for the Teslas, we're gonna double. There's that. We'll quickly make our way towards that dollar mark. Because like I said, Doge for Tesla is one of the biggest announcements we can possibly get. It doesn't even matter what happens immediately. It is going to climb. Just like Bitcoin, that was a massive catalyst for Bitcoin's bull run. Because it just means so much. When you have a market-leading company accept like something like Dogecoin for payment, everyone else, all the smaller companies that look up to the market leaders, just like how the altcoins follow the market leader Bitcoin, same concept. Smaller companies are going to follow the market leading company. And then you just get this snowballing effect of all these additional companies now saying, okay, maybe we should take Doge. Maybe we should take a Doge too. Hey, they did it. They figured it out. It must be a good idea. That peer pressure. It's hot and humid here in Orlando. Yeah, I know it is. You've been looking for Doge clues in that Tesla live stream image. Me too. I couldn't find any. Maybe that, like you said, maybe that little it's a little circle behind the Tesla back there, that little glimpse, just in case y'all didn't see it. We're trying to pick stuff that doesn't even exist. Trying to make Easter eggs, basically. Where's the Tesla account? They scrolled too far down. This image right here. See that? That could be a Dogecoin. That's what we're saying. Now, if it was headlights, why would it be a perfect circle? That's all I'm saying. Am I reaching? Absolutely. But it would be the Doge back there for the Tesla that's now in the front. We're just having fun with this, guys, by the way. Don't take us too serious. We have no idea what's going to happen tonight. This is all for fun. Obviously, if we get an announcement tonight, our pockets will be very happy. But these speculations, it's all for fun. But we know there's really no other dates to look forward to this year so far for Elon to make an announcement. So you have to have either looked at 6/9, well, 4/20 first. No, 6/9, that was Doge Day number 2. Elon was very suspiciously quiet. And then the day after, we have this Tesla release event. And usually they have some kind of surprise. Last time, they surprised with the Roadster. This time, maybe it could be a Doge for Tesla announcement. We have no idea. It could be reaching by making these speculations. Sure. But we've got to start getting our brains thinking about when could it be. Because if it's not tonight, then it's either at the next Tesla event, and we don't know when that's going to be, or it's when Elon decides to randomly tweet it out. And we absolutely don't know when that would be. It would just be at random. So we're hoping this is the last thing we can look forward to it happening at. Anything after this is just going to be random, catch us off guard. But again, it's not a question of will it happen. At this point, it's more when will it happen? Because he already asked us, do you guys want it? And we said yes. And we know that he's all about Doge. So unless they really, if it doesn't happen tonight and they really can't figure things out with Dogecoin for some reason, with him and the CEO, co-founder of Ethereum working on it together, if for some reason the two geniuses plus developers can't figure out how to make Doge work, that's the only time that that would be the scenario for us to not be successful with having Doge for Tesla. And that's very unlikely. We look to you as the guy who has all the answers. I don't have answers about this one, man. I wish. My guess was yesterday. Elon missed an insanely good opportunity. The only thing I can think of is maybe he didn't want to pump it because he wants this to be more of like a real, clearly not a pump announcement. Doing it today versus yesterday. That's the only thing I can think of. Because you got to think he didn't say one thing, guys, not one thing about Dogecoin yesterday. Is that not weird to you? You know Elon Musk. He is the Doge father. Yesterday was Doge Day 2. He said nothing about Dogecoin. Not one time. He only replied to one tweet that had something to do with Dogecoin. He didn't even talk about the Doge part. He was just talking about his house. All right, that is suspiciously quiet. So it could be that they are going to accept Dogecoin as payment, and they want Dogecoin to stabilize as a currency. And so instead of announcing it yesterday and seeing this pump and dump that was probably going to be inevitable, like maybe we see it move up to like 60 cents, 65, 70 cents, and then a major sell-off, and you have all this volatility, and now they're accepting it as payment, and now you've got this whole mess. Maybe they just wanted to skip that over, say this is not a joke, this is not a meme, Dogecoin for Tesla, we're serious, and maybe that's what's happening today. That's just my guess. I will probably be wrong, but if I'm right, you heard it here first. That's how we like to do it. It's just wishful thinking and speculation, and it's fun. Let's get surprised tonight. It's humid here in Houston. You're originally from Las Vegas. You go back often to visit family. Nice.
I didn't get that. Could you try again? Okay.
Houston. I'm probably going to be in Houston soon. That's where my company's headquarters is. But I've been to Vegas. That's the dry heat, so I bet it's a big difference. It started? Yeah, it has started, but it also hasn't started. They started the music, so that's cool. It's kind of like when I schedule my stream and I'm not ready yet, so I start it with the music, but it just says this, right? And I'm not quite there yet. That's what they did. They're just buying some more time. Did I expose myself? Absolutely. Grinch says Chico Crypto is the best at connecting the dots on YouTube IMO. Nice. When he says Dogecoin for Tesla, my dog can have my wife. I don't expect anything. Even SNL didn't really pump Doge. What? SNL pumped Doge all the way up to 74 cents, man. That's where it made the all-time high. What do you mean? Let's go. Absolutely. It's never late for Dogecoin. True. It's never late for the money. It's never too late to make money. Joe, hit that like button to get some more viewers in here. Guys, really, if you don't mind, if you haven't hit the like button yet, what the Grinch said really does help our stream out. As you can see, I've only got like 2,700 subs, so you're subscribing and you're hitting the like button really helps my channel grow. So I do these streams 7 days a week. If you appreciate small YouTuber doing their thing out here, just feel free to subscribe and maybe catch a couple more of my videos. Jared says Dogecoin is in El Salvador. I hope so. I know Bitcoin is. It was a huge buy on Bitcoin at 2301. Interesting. His birthday 6/28. His birthday. Ah. Okay. So there's one more date to look forward to. Gotcha. Aliens call us humans Tesla. 420 plus 69. 628. Really? Is Elon's birthday? Interesting. Y'all, I'm actually getting sleepy. How long can they possibly take? Now, here's the thing. They've got me up till midnight. I do have to work in the morning, as I'm sure a lot of you do. They've got me up to midnight my time, watching a Tesla drop and hoping for a Doge to pop out somewhere, with the high chance that there will be no Doge. Okay? This is crazy, but here for a good time, not a long time. Am I right? We didn't miss anything, right? Yeah. Oh my, please. Oh. Big O, thank you so much for your support, man. Welcome to the family. We'll be glad to see you in the next streams as well, man. Thank you so much for the support. Thanks for subbing. Now, a lot of you, if you have subbed, there's a high chance that your settings are on private. So when you sub, it doesn't actually give me a notification. To all of you that still click the sub button, I appreciate your support more than you know. Thank you. We are grinding this YouTube thing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's go, guys. They even waited till almost nighttime, their time. Crazy. All right, let's do this thing. Man, I'm excited. They made us wait so long, and now I'm excited. He brought the hammer back out? What is he going to break this time? Last time it was the car window by accident.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's funny.
Welcome
Oh, let me turn the volume up. Let me turn the volume up. Hang on.
Test track of our Fremont factory, just a few meters away from where we actually build all of our Tesla vehicles. We're super excited to have you all here. In fact, almost 9 years ago, on June 22nd, 2012, we had our first Model S delivery event right over there in the factory. So we've come a long way in a few years.
Let's go.
We set out to design, engineer, and manufacture
Let me
the
shrink
best
my
car in the planet.
person.
And we've been working tirelessly
Hopefully that helps.
every day to try to make
If
that
you want me to
happen.
tweak anything else, let me know.
And tonight,
I want you guys to be able to
we're
see
gonna
the
show you
stream.
the
You don't have
next
to look at my face
best version
if you don't want
of
to.
Model S. And I brought this along because we might be breaking a few records. But more about that later. So let's get Elon out here and have him show you how
Why
we
am I
made
so hyped?
the best car in the world.
Oh, audio? Hello?
A car of any kind.
The Model S. This is an ambitious goal to create a whole new kind of car. A lot of Wall Street is betting Tesla can't get it done.
I will respond to comments. I'm just trying not to distract from the event. Okay. My bad. I thought I paused it, but I memed myself. They're having some audio. Hey, Elon! Oh, he... Woo! 1,000 horsepower. Oh my goodness. That was a 0 to 100. Jeez. That's so cool. They made Elon do it too. How dope is that? All right, while this thing's going around the track, I'll respond to some comments. I heard Doge to the moon. Hey, I'm saying it as well. Let's go. Here we go. Yes, let's go. Rocket. Yes, everybody. This is hype. I don't care if the announcement comes or not. At this point, I'm hype. I'm just hype. Okay, I don't... feel like watching a Gucci fashion show. Yes. This is how I know Doge is here to stay. We're all waiting for a Tesla event only in hopes of Doge news. Yeah, absolutely. Man, he's so cool. Doesn't get more committed than that. Facts. I love if Doge Streaker gets on the stage. Did it mission complete? Yes. Popcorn. Faster than the speed of sound. He's so like low-key cool. I don't... What if it was a Doge? Oh, he messed.
All right.
He knows what he did
Thanks
there.
for coming and thanks for tuning in. So, as Franz was saying, this is 9 years since we delivered the first Model S, the first car produced here in Fremont. So
The
almost a
streaker had
decade.
Doge on the back of his shirt
And
when he did that.
I think
he
we've really
just
taken it to a whole new
Easter egged
level
us.
with Plaid. Some of you may know that, I mean, basically our product plan is stolen from
New Year's
Spaceballs.
countdown? I know.
So we've gone Plaid speed.
Let me know, Volume, what I need to do.
What we really wanted to achieve here is like, well, why make this really fast car that's crazy fast and everything? And I think there is something that's quite important to the future of sustainable energy, which is that we got to show that an electric car is the best car, hands down. You know. So it's got to be clear. It's like, man, this is sustainable energy cars. It can be the fastest cars, can be the safest cars, can be the most kick-ass cars in every way. And that's why we did the Plaid. It's just to show hands down, this is the way to go. So
he's looking extra billionaire-ish
yes.
to me. I don't know if it's just me.
Pressing slide.
He's looking extra billionaire-ish tonight.
So we've made huge improvements from the original car.
Maybe it's the hair.
Well, actually, who here? Has anyone here? Probably some have bought the early Model S, like the. Yeah.
Can it mine crypto?
Well, thank you for your support.
Do it
So,
mine crypto?
you can see the huge improvements we've made. So.
Did he dye his hair?
And it started off with
Maybe
good performance, but now with with Plaid, we've managed to break the 2-second barrier, if you will. No production car has ever done 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds.
This has nothing to do with GME anymore. We already talked about it. Maybe we'll get a couple more.
So,
viewers.
and this is a 4-door car, seats 5 adults, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, you know, this thing's moving. I mean, this is like what I call like limit of physics engineering. It's not relative. It's like, what does physics say we can do? Because physics is the law and everything else is a recommendation. So, in addition to a crazy performance, it's also got a longer range. Even with the tri-motor high performance, it's got almost a 400-mile range. And in the dual motor configuration, it's got a 412-mile range. So 420, give or take. So that joke will never end.
That was great.
So and we've also improved the supercharging speed, so you can get 187 miles of range in 15 minutes.
Like a kid. Why am I excited about this?
Yeah, so a quickest production car, to be clear, of any kind ever made, like I said, first to ever break the 2-second barrier. Later tonight, you'll get a chance to drive around the track, and like this is really something you have to feel to believe, because it hits you right in the limbic system. It's like, damn, like, whoa, yeah. It is basically, what is the car that we can? How can we make a spaceship a car? You know. So, hello.
So funny, he interacts with the audience.
Let's see. Yep. And then in terms of additional stats, it's also the fastest production car to complete a quarter mile, so 9.23 seconds. It's got a 200-mile-an-hour top speed, over 1,000 horsepower, almost 400-mile range.
1.99 seconds, 0 to 60.
So fast, you know, it'll be probably done by the time you have a coffee, basically.
Whoa. Top speed 200. That's crazy fast. That
and
car
talking
looks
about
dope,
some of the sort of details behind it. So we have an all-new battery pack.
Much different than any other Tesla, but.
And then something we're really proud of is the new carbon-sleeved rotors for the motor. So this is the first time that there's, to the best of our knowledge, there's been a production electric motor that has a carbon overwrapped rotor. So.
What does that mean? Yeah, go ahead, try and
This is a super hard thing to do because carbon and copper have, at very different rates of thermal expansion. So in order to do a carbon overwrapped rotor, you've got to wind it at extremely high tension. It's a very hard thing to do. We actually had to design the machine that makes the rotor. So no such machine existed before. It also means we can have the electromagnetic field be super efficient and have a tight gap even at super high RPM.
Guys, we're going to keep this playing.
It's single speed from 0 to 200 miles an hour.
Doge is moving
so
up
it's just
slowly.
The RPM
Not much,
is so
though.
crazy
Not as
that
much as you'd expect.
just the centrifugal force wants to expand the rotor. So the carbon overwrap actually holds the rotor, basically holds the rotor together.
What I can do is...
it's like
hold up.
Madness. So...
Let me try something.
Yeah. So, let's see.
What am I trying to try? Yeah.
In fact, we're going to show you the motor. In fact, you might have had a chance to see the drive unit.
I'm going to make Doge small.
And we can go closer.
You can't see the price if I do it like this, though. It's okay.
I mean, this is really an amazing work of engineering. Yeah. There's just never been an electric motor like this. I mean, you can pick this motor up with your hands, and it can accelerate a 2-ton car to 60 miles an hour in 2 seconds. I mean, that kind of power to weight is insane.
Should I do that?
Yeah.
Make this smaller?
So it goes, it goes up to 20,000 RPM and maybe a little more. So.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm just taking a close look at it.
Yeah, let me just take this off. Hopefully you guys just look at Doge on your phone or something. I don't want to distract from the...
Let's see. Okay, let's switch back to the slides, I think.
I tried, though. I thought I was smart. Wasn't. Wow.
So in it, we also were able to achieve the lowest drag coefficient of any car ever made. So
this is live. Tesla live. It's live.
So really, I think Tesla engineering has outdone itself here.
What?
This is a car that looks good, but also gets
that
an
aerodynamic. Doesn't
incredible
look like
drag coefficient. And this is the true drag coefficient of the car, including with wheels in motion. Sometimes you'll hear drag coefficients quoted, but that'll be without the wheels moving. And the wheels cause sort of air churn and incremental drag. And this is the actual drag coefficient of the car. So it's to have a good looking sports car.
Only if we get some kind of announcement.
Have that lower drag coefficient is really tough.
No one's really expecting anything tonight, so the Doge price is barely.
We also have the latest and greatest heat pump, which is basically the HVAC system for the car. It's 30% better cold weather range and requires 50% less energy for cabin heating in freezing conditions.
I will answer the comments.
Yeah, so you'll see very little degradation in cold weather. And the radiator is twice as big for heat rejection. So you'll be able to actually do back-to-back 0 to 60s, go on the track, just haul ass, and as you'll see tonight, this car is just going to be over and over again, and it doesn't get winded.
That's so cool. That's the problem with gasoline vehicles.
I think we got to take this back to maybe the Nürburgring.
Heated.
See what happens.
Yeah, take it to the Nürburgring.
And then, of course, when we first delivered the Model S, there were no superchargers anywhere in the world. So back in 2012, no superchargers anywhere. Now there are 25,000 superchargers all around the world. So
light enough to pick it with 2 hands. That's insane. That's so crazy.
We opened 30 just in the last week. And we're just going to keep going so that you can basically travel anywhere you want with peace of mind, super easy.
Obtain the same
keep
weight.
Increasing the power of the superchargers. We're 250 kilowatts. Obviously, that we'll start going to 280, 300, 350. Yeah. So. And then it's also engineered for maximum safety as well. So, in fact, this is designed to be our aspiration for this car. It still has to be tested by the U.S. government, but we think we can get the lowest probability of injury of any car ever tested. So, in fact, these are the actual NHTSA probability of injuries numbers.
Could he say Tesla is accepting Doge? Yeah, he absolutely could.
With the lowest probability of injuries ever tested, all 5 are Teslas. So.
Wow. Well, that's
so
crazy.
I mean, with the Plaid Model S, what you have is a car that is
Fastest
than quicker than any
production
sports car.
Yeah.
And
the safest.
like faster than any Porsche, safer than any Volvo, in the same car. That's insane. It's like, you know. Yeah. So, and then the design, we've obviously made a lot of refinements to the exterior, and then we've completely redone the interior. So I think once you drive the new Model S, it really feels like you're driving the future.
Yes, Pantry, this is live.
And other cars are going to, especially like non-Tesla cars, are going to feel very last century. So, all new interior. As you can see, we changed the orientation of the main screen, so it's easier to watch movies and that kind of thing in landscape. Yeah.
I don't know, Pantry. I don't know how long. They made us wait forever, so hopefully.
I mean,
I don't know.
In other notes, we have ventilated front seats.
It was an hour and 45 minutes late.
Yeah. Anyway,
So,
I think it's
welcome to the stream, all 40
really. You
Sub
drive
up if you're
around
not
and it really
subbed.
feels like, okay, we're in 2021.
We do these streams 7 days a week.
Great.
Good time. Good times.
We have this yoke steering wheel, which is a little different, but I think once you try it, you'll think it's great.
That's so cool.
The visibility of the main screen is super clear, especially for autopilot. So you can see the entire panoramic view you can basically see the mind's eye of the car. Yeah, it's really cool.
Thing is, they left the bottom on, but the top is
and
gone,
then
so that means
we've
when
gotten
you're
rid of
turning
the
the wheel, you
stalks.
still can grab the top
So,
once.
like,
It actually,
I think
I don't think it's
generally
going to mess people
all
up
input
if you
is
think about
error.
it.
So we want, if you have to
just
do
can't
something that the car could have done already,
Yeah, you just can't do the initial.
that should be taken care
actually,
of. The software should just do
you
it.
can.
So you can actually just literally
It's not
walk
gonna
up
be
to the
much
car,
It'll
it
just be weird at
senses that
first.
you're approaching, unlocks the car based on your phone. It just basically pairs with your phone, knows that you're coming to the car, opens the door, extends the handle, you sit down, and you just drive. You don't have to press the drive or anything like that. The car knows you want to drive. It figures like, yeah, good guess, you know. So, and then it's using the autopilot system to know where the obstacles are. So obviously, if there's something in front of you, you want to go backwards, and if there's something in back of you, you want to go front. Most likely.
What? It predicts which direction you want to go in.
It will adapt to your to your needs. So if it sees that you're always doing this, you're changing to reverse or forward in particular situations, it'll try to remember that and geocode it to that location. So then you won't have to do it in the future. It will just keep minimizing the amount of input that you need to do until the car just reads your mind.
Guys,
so it's gonna be great.
It's mixing my three loves: technology, vehicles, cars,
so
and
we've
Dogecoin.
Redesigned the
potentially all in one stream. I'm going to lose my mind.
The front IP is actually slimmer and thinner, so we were able to move the front seats forward, giving more room to the back seat.
Could be high. You're right.
And we reclined the back seat more and reduced the interior trim. So basically, the current Model S, the back seat is not amazing, but the new one, it's actually a legit back seat. I'd say, it's like it's good. So you can. I think it's quite a comfortable back seat, and you've got also a rear screen, and you can control everything from the back. Yeah. So it's got inductive, dual inductive charges for your phones in the back and dual inductive in the front. And it's a 36-watt power supply, so you can actually charge like your laptop or anything. Basically, it's a 36-watt USB-C.
Dual fast.
Yeah. It can also pair with multiple Bluetooth devices simultaneously. So
it's a nice car.
Multiple people could be controlling music, or somebody could be playing a video game.
The car is a supercharged V8. I'm not about electric.
You can do multiple wireless things simultaneously.
That's making me want one.
And then,
fast wireless
similar
charge
to
that's
the
what's
Model
important.
3
Normal wireless
and
charge
Y,
is useless.
Instead of having air vents, we use intersecting columns of air. So, and we just vary the speed of the air. So you don't have to. There's no vents that you can see. And you can just touch the screen and move the screen around, and it'll smooth the air wherever you want.
Come on, don't get me so hyped, bro.
And the air is much more diffuse. It just
I
feels
might
like
fall
an
out of my
invisible
chair.
air
You know I
conditioning
don't do hype,
It's
but
great.
I might fall out of my chair.
So
I don't know,
and
Pantry. We're just hoping.
a tri-zone. So
I have
there's a
no
zone
more
for
information
the
than
rear
you, bro.
And a front and
We just know it's coming
front,
one day.
Front, zone.
This is the best guess we have if it didn't come yesterday. If it's not tonight,
And then
we
the
have no idea.
17-inch touchscreen is. It feels
We
like
all have
a
Teslas.
movie theater. The
Electric
sound
something.
is incredible. And yeah, so you can really it's like a home theater experience.
Wow, that's almost.
So if you're
4K.
sitting somewhere waiting or for whatever reason or at a supercharger, you can just catch up on what are your favorite Netflix show or iTunes or whatever the case may
Wow.
be, YouTube. And of course,
Guys, this car's kind of sick.
you can also play video games.
I might.
So, and
Wait,
the same
no,
thing
it's
for the
100
rear.
grand?
So the
Nah,
rear,
never mind.
it basically
broke over here.
the system feeds all three screens, and so you can do things the front, rear. It's great.
I forgot for a moment. I thought I was someone else.
We have an all-new sound system designed by Tesla Audio, and we have acoustic glass throughout the car, so the car is very quiet when going down the highway, even at very high speeds, like you're doing 100 miles an hour, still quiet.
I forgot who I was for a minute.
And this is
Like,
a
I might get
Tesla-designed
When
codec,
have
so
you ever been able to afford
we'll
a
keep
$100,000
uploading
car?
improved versions
Never.
Of the sound system.
Mariano.
It's completely software
Talking about
defined.
something I might get
So
one.
we'll
Sorry, guys, I'll
keep
be
tweaking it and dynamically adjusting to whether you're using streaming or whether it's coming via Bluetooth from your phone or different streaming services. It'll actually, and if the data rate changes, it'll adapt that. So basically, it always sounds good. And that's just going to get better. So
That's so cool.
yeah.
It's a smart car.
And then we've got an all-new UI. So
It looks like. What did he say? I didn't even hear.
really want waypoints.
Wow. Wait, he's gonna show it.
Okay, does
Waypoints.
everybody here want waypoints? All right, fine, we'll do waypoints. God damn it. All right. 2 weeks. All right, we'll do waypoints, fine. But obviously, it also interfaces with your calendar. So if you just, basically, if you just get in the car and you just sort of swipe down from Navigate, you don't have to enter anything, just swipe down. The car will automatically figure out if you want to go to home, work, or what's on your calendar. So it'll default to calendar priority. And obviously, if you're at home and it's kind of a weekday or whatever, it assumes you're going to go to work. So you just swipe down, automatically navigates to work, and checks traffic and gives you an optimal route. So it's just like a nice little easy thing. And you can actually set it to automatically generate the most probable route. So you just get in, and it's going to guess what route you want, and you don't have to press anything. Yeah. So, anyway,
sick.
the UI's basically easy to move around.
It checks your calendar. You
expand,
get in
contract,
the car. You don't press a
shift
button. It
music
just
to the
starts
left,
driving.
to the
you?
right.
Come on.
And we're going to keep improving it.
What year is this?
It's basically feels like a modern tablet or phone.
This is what 2020 was supposed to be. That's why I named my YouTube channel like 8 years ago,
And then,
2020 Tech, because this was supposed to be out last year.
Not PS4, it's PS5. So there's.
And I am reading comments, guys. I'm
I
just
think
trying not to talk
there's never
until
been a
there's a
car
break. I don't
that
wanna talk
has
over.
state-of-the-art
But I am reading what
computing
you're saying.
technology, state-of-the-art infotainment, where this is literally at the level of a PlayStation 5. So
That's
yeah, I mean, if you think about the future where the car is often in autopilot or full self-driving mode, then
Mining?
entertainment is going to become increasingly important. So you're going to want to watch movies, play
Mine?
games,
Mine Dogecoin?
use the internet, just all the things you want to do if you're not driving. And this is actual PlayStation 5 level performance. So we're going to try to do a gaming demo. Yes. It can play
People in the
Cyberpunk.
audience.
So this is somebody playing the car right now. This is so playing
Wait,
live.
How?
Yeah.
How are they doing it?
So it's like pretty great.
What
you know,
operating
so
system are these
have
games
fun
running on?
in the game. It's gonna be great.
PC? It must be
So-
PC. So you can play
All right.
PC games on your Tesla screen?
So high
What?
frame rate will do 60 frames a second. With
Guys, do
state-of-the-art
any of us
games.
want a Tesla? I'm not getting one, but I'm hyped. This has nothing to do with Dogecoin yet.
All right, so we got incredible performance, interior of the future. I think engineering that's practically alien. So I like
If you haven't already, guys, please
simultaneously
hit the like button
safest
for
car
the
in the world and the fastest.
Let's try and get like
This
100
is
people
insane.
in.
So
The like button will help
we
us
also
get
got
there.
like
Appreciate it.
look at
Thank
some
you so much.
things like the power curve.
We're at 27
So
right now.
I
Let's
think
see
this
if we
really
can-
illustrates the difference. It maintains 1,000 horsepower all the way up to 200 miles an hour.
Ooh. Someone said, "Oh my God."
This
honey,
car
yes."
crushes.
Show what's going on, man.
All right.
I am reading all your comments, by the way. I'm just trying not to talk over Elon. When there's a break, I'll
So-
start reading comments out loud. But I am reading them.
All right, and
Don't worry.
deliveries begin now.
Yeah.
So we're in production. We're going to deliver the first 25 cars now.
Thank you. 3
and,
likes. Appreciate that.
And then
Whoever just
basically
likes, thank you.
we should be at several hundred cars per week soon, and 1,000 cars a week probably next quarter. So please enjoy. We put a lot of work into this. I'd like to thank the incredible work of the
Oh, this might
Tesla
be it.
engineering and production teams.
Let's just see what happened to Doge real quick.
So like, my hat is off to Tesla engineering, production, design, the whole group. They really
isn't
they put
even
their
moving, it's
heart and soul into
There's no
this.
doubt.
So hope you enjoy it. So let's deliver some cars. All right.
Thank you, Sean Lee. Thank you for subbing, man. Appreciate that. So that was cool. I think that's it. I'm not sure. It seemed like it. Guys, we watched, we hoped for a Doge announcement. If that was it, maybe that was it, but I don't know. Why I was so hyped. I think it's because we were also waiting for Doge and we didn't know if it was coming. That was still pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie. That car is nice. Who cares about Dogecoin? That car is nice. That car is actually really cool. For those of you that missed the beginning of the stream, probably one of the coolest things to me. It gets used to where you're located, where your home is, and what you usually do. It uses the self-driving cameras as well. So when you get in it, when you start getting near the car, it starts preparing itself, the doors unlock and everything. Then all you have to do, like the door handle comes out and everything, just with your phone, not a key, with your phone. Then you can open the door, get in it. You don't have to turn it on. It's already on, ready for you, and it uses the self-driving cameras to see what's behind you and what's in front of you to determine which way you're going to need to go to get out. And it's already in that gear, whether that's reverse or drive. You just sit down and you start driving. That is one of the coolest things I've ever... Okay, and then on top of that, it syncs to your calendar and also knows, based on your calendar events, if they have locations tied to them, where you're planning on going. So it'll, like he said, if you missed this part, not only will it be ready for you to go in that gear and just start going, it'll be ready to go to your destination based on what's on your calendar. And it'll pick the optimal route and the route that it thinks you want to go, which it learns over time if you've driven to that location multiple times and gone a certain way. And then it'll start driving you there. That is the most futuristic thing I've ever seen. You literally do nothing. You walk up to your car, it unlocks for you, you open it, you sit down, and it starts driving you to where you want to go. That is absolutely insane. You don't have to do anything. And then the touch screen, the screens in the front and the back, there's no air vents. It's this crazy new tech. There's 2 fast wireless chargers in the front. There's a massive, almost 4K resolution display in the front and a screen in the back. when you're playing a video, it shows on the front screen and on the back screen. So like you have this full cinematic experience. Crazy sound system that adapts to the people in the car and like how you want to hear your sound. It plays console games with PS5 level graphics because it has that performance, the chips from the PS5 and whatnot. And it plays PC games at that. I don't know. That was dope. Okay, that we didn't get Doge for Tesla, but that was pretty sick. I know probably a lot of you are going to leave now because you're like, oh, I came to the stream for the Tesla event in Doge and we didn't get Doge and the Tesla event's over. I understand. But hey, that was cool. That was fun. Feel free, hey, just click subscribe before you go so you can find my channel again next time. I'll be live tomorrow, so you can at least catch that. But that was pretty cool. All right, let's flip Dogecoin back up here. And Doge was trending up slightly, just waiting. You see this right here, like, is it over? And yeah, there's no dump to be had because we never pumped, but you do see there were some thoughts in some people's heads. They bought, a couple people bought, but yeah, I'm all in Doge regardless. 32 cents, low 30s, like below 33 cents is just, I mean, it's a steal. So yeah, I'm all in. It's a matter of time. Now, unfortunately, now what that means is we don't know. Oh, wow. I just slapped my mic. We unfortunately now, we don't really know when Elon is going to make the announcement. Oh, that's probably really loud. Whoa. It's supposed to be background music. We don't know when Elon's going to make the announcement now because we don't have any more events to look forward to, like Tesla events or anything like that, not on the calendar yet. And then we also don't have, like yesterday was 6/9. That was Doge Day 2. 420 is also already passed. Like there's no more days like that to look forward to where we can say on this day he'll probably make the Dogecoin for Tesla announcement. That means now it's probably just going to be random. So we just have to keep checking Twitter all the time and be prepared and be in Dogecoin for when it hits so that when he drops the announcement, we catch the move up and aren't late. So basically we're back to check Twitter 24/7 and that's what we do 7 days a week when we're live streaming anyway. We're always looking for new news on Bitcoin, Dogecoin, whatever's going to help Dogecoin get to the moon. That's what we're looking at. So again, if you guys want to catch those next live streams, click subscribe right now. Turn your phone. I know it sucks to turn it from the landscape to the portrait mode, but just flip it, click the button, and then flip it back. Trust me, I don't like doing it either. I hate when people ask me to subscribe. I usually don't. But I'm saying, like, legitimately, I'd love to see you guys in the next live stream. So consider, I know, you don't have to, but consider flipping the phone and hitting the button. Just consider it. That's all I'm saying. Let me catch up on some comments here. How much is that car? From what I heard, they didn't talk about it during the event there, which was weird. But I heard it was like 119 or something like that. 119,000. And the Plaid Plus was going to be $150,000. So, yeah, that car is definitely out of my price range. Now, if they can have, well, thing is, I want the 1,000 horsepower. So, yeah, I'm just not buying a Tesla, I guess. And I'm kind of like all or nothing. I have a hard time, like, settling very hard. It's like, yeah, I'd love to have all that technology in a Tesla, but then if I didn't have, like, the speed, I'd feel like I still always want the Plaid. So I'll just save for, I don't know, 20 years. I'm just playing. It won't be that long. Let's see. A couple comments here that I missed. 33 cents. You're literally only watching for Dogecoin. Hey, most of us were, but that was still pretty fun. That was a good event. Elon Musk is just fun to watch. He's lighthearted. He's like down to earth. He has Asperger's too. So, I mean, he's like more relatable too because he has like that form of, I guess it's considered autism. To me, it makes everything more entertaining. He's way more interactive with the audience, way more like socially aware. He like responds to people that say stuff in the audience too. It's really funny. That's half of his personality. I love it. 99% of all viewers are? Yeah. John, hit the like button. Thank you, man. I appreciate you helping me out with that like button. I need this car. I'll go into debt. I'm considering it. That is, crazy. Those specs are crazy. Just to go over them. 0 to 60 in 1.99 seconds. Do it yourself. Hey, man, thank you so much for that super chat, man. Thanks for that donation, that $2. I appreciate that. I really do. Everyone pitching $2, Doge to the moon. Hey, to the moon. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means a lot. 0 to 60 in 1.99 seconds. Top speed 200 miles per hour. Horsepower 1,020. The mileage range in a quick charge was 15 minutes charge will get you 187 miles of driving distance. I don't know how I remember these numbers off the top of my head. Don't ask. And then the range was somewhere around 412 miles range. How did I remember that? That's what they just showed on that. Those are crazy specs. I think there was one more statistic that I don't remember. I don't think I really looked at it. But yeah, that's crazy. Oh, it was the quarter mile time, wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't even look. Was it 12? It couldn't have been 12. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. Let's see. It's a sweet sedan. Yeah, it sure is. That's like the perfect car to get. You know what I mean? Once you've settled down and you don't quite want to completely settle down, you get the Tesla Model S Plaid. Your girl, your wife can't complain. It's perfect for the kids. Husbands watching this. Wives watching this, don't be mad. Okay? Not telling your husband what to do. Time to buy some Doge. Yeah, I bought. Elon is the epitome of the modern man. I agree. The future. Now I want one. Santiago. Sorry, guys, if I hyped that car up and made you guys want one. As well. He's going to tweet, oh, I forgot Doge for Tesla. Could you imagine? That'd be the ultimate. The co-founder of Dogecoin said, hope for a green day tomorrow. It's been forever, yeah. It's something unpredictable, but in the end, it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. He's trying his best to also predict when the Doge for Tesla announcement's going to drop. And so he's like all over it, but none of us have been right so far. Elon's fully in control here. Let's just go to his Twitter just in case, so we can at least be prepared. Tweets and replies. Ooh, likes even. Oh, check that out. That's the Tesla driving through the boring tunnel. Oh, that's sped up. All right. Tweets and replies. Let's just leave it here. He might still tweet. Yeah, he could. Doge founder tweeted some cryptic as soon as the stream ended. Yeah, that tweet I just looked at. Yeah, that was kind of cryptic. All in about this news. Good stream. Appreciate it, Lark. I'm all in as well. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I mean, we're pretty much at the bottom, so it's not a bad time to be all in. I did buy right about 32.8, I believe, was what I bought at before it did this dip down to 31.8, and now it's going back up. We're pretty much at the bottom. It's like you're just counting pennies at this point, unless we're gonna go. Sorry if I'm too loud. Unless we're gonna go to like 20, like 25 or under. Anywhere under like 33 cents is a sufficient dip. I would rather be in and have that peace of mind than an Elon tweet drop and then the price go up to like 45, 50 cents when I'm not looking. So, I mean, I'm just in and content at this point. And then when opportunities open up in like GameStop or AMC, you know, I'll trade, you know, when I do my day trading, I'll do some of that and then I'll come back ASAP. So Ethereum and Dogecoin is kind of where I want to be around, but I'll hold it in Doge for the most part. I'm holding in Doge in multiple accounts. Tim says, I thought he would be a billionaire jerk, but I was wrong. He's super relatable. That's what I like. That's what I like. Even the social awkwardness makes me feel more comfortable as well, because I'm not particularly socially proficient all the time. That's probably the wrong word. Model S is the cheap Tesla. Right, just the standard, the base model. It costs $130. Oh, man. Yeah. My salary right now is saying, turn your screen off, bro. Go to sleep. That's what my bank account just told me as soon as you type that message. It's far from cheap? Yeah, it's far from cheap. That's half a house, man. Depending on which house you get. That's a half or a third of a house in most cases. Or a whole house, just depending on where you live. It's a lot of money. Cool, guys. All right, well, there is really nothing else to report on for tonight. So I won't keep you guys too much longer. I know it's already 12:30 a.m. my time. Most of us have to work in the morning, so I won't hold anybody longer than I would want to be held. So appreciate everybody for hanging out tonight. Do it yourself. Thank you so much for that dono. Everybody that supported the channel tonight and is helping the channel grow by hitting the like button and also by subscribing. I appreciate that very much. Hopefully we'll be at 3,000 subs by the end of the month. Let's do this thing. If you have not already subbed, I stream 7 days a week, minimum 1 time per day. So you'll be getting this kind of content coverage all the time. And I do stock analysis for like the day of and the next day to let you know like what to look at. And same for crypto, price target predictions and technical analysis. So usually it's just more of an informative stream where we chill and also wait for announcements to make Doge run up. A lot of times we're right. Most of the time we're right, but this Doge for Tesla thing is kind of unpredictable, so we're all just guessing. But upside down W, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll just check back in the morning. Doge is Doging right now, so we just let Doge do its Doge thing, you know? Anyway, yeah, John, it's a lot of money. All right, guys, if you haven't already subscribed, again, hit that button before you go. I do appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a good night. Kashik, welcome to the chat. I've got to respond to you. Can we make payment through Doge for Tesla cars? Not yet. Well, he did not announce anything tonight, so we'll have to just over the next days, weeks, however long it takes, just keep checking Twitter. Wait for him to make that announcement. But nothing tonight, unfortunately, but it was still a great Tesla event. Props to Elon for being a genius and pushing forward technology, because now all the other manufacturers have to compete with that, and your next car will probably be better thanks to Tesla. And mine as well, you know. All right, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm going to head to sleep. Good night, everyone. Thank you for the support. I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the next live stream and also maybe even in the next video that I upload as well. So see you guys later. Peace.